Hi there, Internet.
Hello.
Hopefully you can see us.
Hello,
I don't see
Internet.
it. I do not greet you, Internet.
I too am an Internet child.
We do not see you,
No.
but you see us.
That's creepy.
Hello, fellow Internet.
I am a child of the forest, and I will fight you, Internet.
Ooh.
Meet me on the plains of battle.
Nice. Hopefully you're here for Tales from Mauxferry. I'm Josh Long. We'll be playing Godbound by...
John Harper.
that's what I was about to say. It was John Harper by Kevin Crawford.
But
You,
John Crawford.
yeah,
Harper.
Kevin Harper, yeah.
Kevin Cargo Pants.
And you can find the show on Twitter at Tales_Mauxferry and also the Geekspective Network at Geekspective. You can find me...
Geekspective.
You can find me at Evil DM Josh on Twitter, and let's go around and have everyone else introduce themselves and their characters.
Hi, I'm Brother John, and you can find me if you put your mind to it. And I play as Brimstone, a dragon man of the red sort, and his words of power are dragon, alacrity, and vengeance.
They're such good words.
Hi, I'm Amber. You can find me on Twitter at Rocket Orca, and I'm playing Milana, the Death Pixie. I know she's rotting. So I have it on her description, rotting pixie. Her words are death, knowledge, and sorcery.
I am John. You can find me on the internet, but I'm not telling you where. I am playing.
Okay, all right. Just look right underneath.
Don't look,
What?
everybody.
What? How did this happen? Yeah, I have a Twitter. I don't do anything with it, though. So I'm playing Gerlach. Gerlach is a skulk assassin. He is gaunt. He is super scarred up. He is gray-skinned, and he's just hideous to look at. But you'll never see him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. My words are alacrity, murder, and theft.
And last but not least,
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm playing Newek. He's a Minotaur. He does Minotaur things. His words are endurance, might, and sword. If you want to find me on the internet, just look below here. You can find me at www.geekspective.com.
that's true. Chris is out tonight, but he should be back hopefully next time. And I also want to point out below where John and Chris is, there's... Yep,
Yeah.
tithings,
Blessings and curses.
blessings and curses.
Blessings
and
and curses.
like usual, I really need those tithings. Hook me up.
Me
Look
too.
at you, you're all loaded up over
Shut
there.
up. Give me
You
some
know,
of those.
he keeps saying he needs those tithings, but he keeps murdering us.
Right.
It's just-
I really need them.
I don't
He
think
is
there's a
really
coincidence
somebody
there. I
else.
think he murders us because he gets those tithings.
I think he gets those tithings because he murdered us.
yeah.
Oh, I need to continue to do that then.
I don't like any sound of this.
And so, what happened last time?
We kicked butt.
Yeah, we've basically finished the arc. We got 17 Dominion each.
We're now the Lords of Mauxferry.
Right.
We had to carry our dominion out in buckets.
Yeah.
And now we have a cotton candy food truck.
So we're starting our simple life now.
Yeah.
The life of crime is over.
Right.
The only crime we're committing is happiness.
Crime against diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
About of all of the audience.
If happiness is a crime, lock me up.
Oh,
No, we just got done Scooby-Dooing all over the place. Now.
right.
Yes.
We're behind a door, and there's a bunch of angry demons behind.
Basically, we went to hell, I think.
Well, we went to. it was the highway to
We went
hell.
to
It was
hell.
it was a
Okay.
hallway to hell.
Hallway.
Oh,
There
that's
we
really
go.
good. That's
We're
the
on
name
the
of that
hallway to
episode.
hell.
Yeah.
Hallway to hell.
Hallway
Write
to
that
hell.
down, Josh.
Write that down.
Happy to help.
Thank you. It's like all those years writing headlines and stuff.
Yeah.
If all works out well, we can make this into my hideout.
Huh.
Oh.
I like how saying
Yes.
we can make this into my hideout.
If we all work together, I could have a cool thing.
So we're staying behind this door holding back demons and we're going, or devils, and we're going, this is a really nice place.
It's
After
like-
I close this whole ritual hole.
It's a very hot place with a refrigerator, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Prior to that, also, though, before going to the hallway to hell, you all ran into two other things.
I would
Well, we
shock you
ran
out.
into some
Spaghetti
point
man?
devils, and we ran into some cold devils.
Nope, even prior to that,
I think we ran
Out
into
on
some
the street.
out on the streets.
Oh, you mean the spaghetti monsters?
Spaghetti
Sure,
man.
let's call them that.
But they weren't.
Spaghetti
But
mans.
the ones that
Spaghetti
we ran into last weren't spaghetti monsters, were they?
Not until you provoked them.
They don't matter. We don't care about
Oh,
them.
even though Milana learned how they came to be in some manner.
I told no one.
Oh yeah,
this.
that's true. That's true.
Basically, for the listeners,
Right, viewers and
listeners, I found out that
Yeah,
Shalazar
From
had
space?
created them, and then when I made him forget stuff, they kind of like lost their like mission goal. They're rogue AI essentially.
Well, I wonder how much of that Brimstone has put together.
Not much.
Not much.
This is like beyond his,
Yeah, same Dave.
Right? I mean, who
his
let the bugs in?
His
don't know.
relation to Shalazar ends at dragon people, and then like whatever this whole newly appendage people is.
But it could.
is
I mean,
beyond him.
the pieces are there for you to connect.
Yeah, because
Shalazar was there in the volcano room.
I know whatever the.
There were tentacle monsters in test tubes.
I know that my. I'm trying to think of a cute name for a head companion.
Jaggy.
Little J.
No.
Masky.
No.
God. Your heads up
A
display.
noggin rider?
Noggin right.
No, that's weird. I'll think of something eventually.
Okay.
But anyways, my little companion has some kind of connection with them because he is able to communicate
Yep.
and talk with them.
Yep.
Or he's letting you believe he can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Could
Your
just be.
cloth familiar.
Oh,
My cloth familiar.
No. Veto.
your
Sorry.
felt face.
Oh,
That's
that sounds nasty.
Face huggers taken, unfortunately.
I guess that is a good point. Azrael had controlled one of the kitty cats later on, and then
Yeah, that
proceeds to
was
let
good.
go of the control of the kitty cat
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
attacked.
Gemtella.
Gemtella.
Or
Gemstone.
Gemstone.
No. And
Yeah.
then she
I
got
blamed
healed,
her.
right?
She did get healed, but
Which was like really weird because it was like instead of being chiseled, it was like it just actually healed up.
Yeah.
But wasn't there like less of her or
No.
something? No.
Nope.
Okay.
no.
You made that up.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
right.
go out on a limb here, and I don't know if anybody's going to want to challenge me on this, but with Chris out of town this week, I suspect we have a good 75% less poop jokes.
Yes, calling it right now. But yeah.
75%.
Yeah. I agree with that statement.
Yes.
So also with Azrael not being here, do we get to be Azrael?
Yeah, until you leave the hell
Okay.
place.
Hi, I'm Brother John, and I play Azrael.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I missed that joke earlier.
Hi,
I
I'm
really
David,
wanted
I
to
play
squeeze that in
Azrael.
somewhere.
Hi, I'm Amber and I play Azrael.
I'm John, and I play Azrael.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I play Azrael.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
that's all I have.
Yep.
And you know what they say about one-shot characters?
Yeah.
Write them like you stole them.
Stolen car.
Stolen
Yep.
car. Exactly.
All right, so you guys had just closed the portal to hell. Newark is holding closed one of the doors. Another door is locked. I believe maybe Gerlach locked the other one. Let's just
Yes.
say
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's what I
made sure
did.
all of them were locked.
but Newark, you're holding on to this door, and yeah, you're winning the strength competition. But you all of a sudden now see an axe start coming through the
Right.
door.
The door is going to be the thing that loses the strength
Correct.
competition.
So let's go into initiative.
Dun, 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 dun.
Initiative.
This is where we play
We
the
just
initiative
we
music.
do our actions and
Then I go.
We have
So there is no
initiative music.
initiative,
No.
Josh. Why are you confusing me?
Okay.
Like
We
this?
should though.
You go first.
What
is the plan?
Is the portal already closed?
Yes.
Yeah,
Milano was able to
I-
close
I-
it
right.
with a lot of concentration and blessings.
And also getting blessed by Azrael, which was something she did not enjoy.
Yeah, I should have asked him what that looked like.
Now that we
It's
have a
gross.
chance, is there anything else in this room other than two chairs where those guys were chilling
Nope.
in that portal? Nothing.
Some sconces.
They didn't
Some
have
stances.
like, any handheld games or anything.
Oh,
back
that was
here?
summoned
Deck of
in their
cards?
hands. Magics.
No cards.
Nope.
You know, what if we were to do the whole thing we did to get in here in reverse? Like we blockade the door they're trying to get in, and then we just run out the other door and start locking it. And as they break through that one, they just circle around, and we do another Scooby-Doo.
Or
we just Scooby Doo our way out.
could I?
That's a plan. I'd be for it but
Yes, the two characters with alacrity. That sounds great for you.
Yeah. Great.
yeah, I mean,
Totally.
I'll
Keep
see it.
holding the door.
I'm going to go for a quick jog.
You can now see the pit fiend's head looking through the hole.
Here's Johnny.
Yep.
I missed Dimension Door
Gosh.
a lot. That was. I wish I had that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to follow my own plan if nobody else is.
Wow. Later.
Wow.
See if there's
Well,
any
I think
tricks
worst
can
case,
pull
I come
off.
out behind him and get attack him from behind.
Do
That's
I
true.
still have? I don't know if it'd be a little late to pull this card out of nowhere, but can I use that bow and arrows that I got from the Cupid?
You do have them on your person.
You have 3 of them.
You have 3 arrows.
How many
Yes,
demons
but I can
devils
make.
are there?
But
There
how
are-
many devils does it take to beat up a couple?
There are 2 pit fiends and 4 bearded devils.
So you could get the 2 pit fiends.
The pit fiends are the problem. The bearded devils are jokes.
Yeah. So get the pit fiends.
I've got maybe one more round of this door holding up before
Heck yeah.
I have a
Lock and
fight on my
load.
hand.
Notch those arrows.
Can I just like actually?
Give
Since
them to me.
Someone.
I have so much strength, and they're hit
It'd
my
be
hands.
dexterity.
dexterity. Oh, I was gonna say, can I just use that? Since you already said that. Oh, he's chopping down the door and he's
Yeah.
got his head peeking in. Can I
Sure.
just like stab
That's-
him in the eye with a love letter?
Yes, go ahead. You can go
Or
ahead.
just shoot him from like point blank with.
If you
with
wanted to
the
stab him, that's fine as well. Go ahead
Uh,
and give me the attack.
I want to
may
shoot
as
them.
well.
That's between you and Brimstone.
Okay, Brimstone, give me the
Okay,
arrows.
since I don't have any, what do I roll for the attack thing? That's fine,
If you're
attack,
just going to stab him, just do regular strength.
regular strength.
Yep.
Okay.
So base attack plus strength,
Base attack plus strength.
plus 7.
Plus
Their AC is
7.
only 7.
7 plus.
That means we're really screwed.
They
7
hit
plus
like a
5, so
truck,
that's
but you can at least hit
12.
them because they're big.
So I gotta roll higher
And
than
an 8 or
an
higher.
8 or higher. That's not bad. I rolled a 4.
Wow. And you have no tithings.
I have no tithings.
Well, you missed. You still have the arrow.
I still have the arrow. Good.
Okay, wait. I
missed.
thought I
Yeah.
was.
Like-
Were you shooting?
Oh, he took one of them. You can have the bow and arrow still.
Yeah, I want like the bow and arrow. I'm gonna
Alright.
try shooting. It's a dexterity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Milana, do I trust you with the bow and arrow?
Trust me, Brimstone.
That's-
I trust you less
I'm a
now.
part of your mind.
I give you a bow and I give you 1 arrow.
Okay.
Just need 1.
Make it
Okay,
count.
so the check I have to roll an 8 or higher.
Yep.
Yeah, because ties go to. I'm scared. I rolled a 9.
Nice. All right. So this is supposed to be a love arrow.
Don't let it love me. I get out of its eyesight as soon as I shoot.
So Milana's invisible, so it'd be Brimstone and Newek. And I guess we'll say the pit fiend behind. So go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Roll
And you-
D6.
D6. Yep.
5.
5. So the
Behind-
pit fiend
they
behind
love each
them.
other.
They
Yeah.
love each
Yes.
other. Oh.
Aw, maybe
So right when
You
he
know
goes
what?
to stab. Yeah.
I
Ma-
hope this
ma-
is like we help them get together and
Yeah.
they're grateful and they're like, oh, I could never confess until
Right.
now and I
So-
got
And his
this.
ex is like,
I think they were in love before.
damn, Ted.
Yeah, exactly.
And
He's
this
like,
gave him
damn,
the
Ted,
courage.
this is special right here.
You can use speak all languages. Azrael can speak all languages. So whenever it's Azrael's turn, I think very, very soon. Should Azrael go now?
I'm going back. I'm
Okay.
running out the back of the room.
Oh, you're
Okay.
you're going back.
Yes.
Okay.
Wigs out.
All right. So you go through the. Are you going through the cold room or the other room?
I didn't like the cold room much.
All right. So you go through the other room. You get
And I can teleport as soon as I get there.
sure. Yeah. So are you just teleporting out of the hell thing?
No, just to behind in the entry hallway.
Okay. Yep. You see 2 pit fiends
backs
and
of
4 barbed devils. The backs of them.
Yeah, I'll just be waiting back here.
Okay. Do you want someone play Azrael or should Newek go? Because
It's up
the
to-
situation is primed. It needs to be
Yeah.
confirmed.
Yeah, no, let Azrael go.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Who's playing Azrael for the situation?
Who
Well,
wants
it
to
would
be
be
Azrael?
helpful if we knew what Azrael could do.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like, is this going to be a charisma thing to be like, oh, hey, hey.
He
Okay.
can he can solemnize their ceremony right now.
Exactly. So,
Oh
yeah,
my
what's
gosh,
what's
yeah.
the deal?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Who's doing this?
Not
I think
me.
Dave has to.
Dave, You,
Okay.
you're a better wordsman.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the best wordsman we
All
got.
right.
Sorry, John.
Wow.
Yeah, Azrael will look at the first one with the arrow in its eye.
Uh-huh. Well, it poofs into like a
Right,
perfume,
right.
but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fellow Hellspawn, I see the love in your heart, and this isn't the way we need to resolve this. Let's come together and find a way for us to work together to further each other's goals, as opposed to working against each other.
Well, I guess you're right. I just that you see him look back at the other pit fiend. He's like, Wolfers. I don't even know what his name
Yeah,
is.
sure.
That's a
Volvo.
great name.
That sounds great.
It sounds like vomit and fire
There we
all
go.
at once.
Right.
Wolfers. I've been meaning to say this, but I love you. I guess I should be doing this as the.
Yeah, he turns around
Yeah,
backward.
that would probably help.
as
Yeah.
the, as I love you, and Wolfers is like. You need to roll for charisma before I.
Oh, okay. Just a D20 out
You need to roll a 7 or higher, because I'm going to give him a 4
of
obstacle.
9.
All right.
Yeah. So number
Take that,
9.
Volvish.
And Crawford.
Crawvers, okay.
Crawfors.
Carvers.
Crawfors.
Crawvers looks like. Or Crawford. Wolfers.
They're both deep looking teachers.
Yeah, they're like, we're spending all this time at this portal. I've really gotten to know you. And I think it'd be great if we could spend the rest of our eternity in hell together. And Crawford's is like, you're right.
I would like that too.
I would like that very much. And
So I feel like I know this is breaking rules because Azrael
Sure.
only gets one turn here, but
Yeah.
it's how it should be. He says, I can formalize this right now. I have powers to join you in union, and I can do this. And in fact, I can bless you with fertility.
If the hellspawn wants to
Yeah,
spawn,
Yes.
I feel like Chris would have won.
I think.
and Volver's like,
Volvish is like, I've never thought about starting a family, but
and they kind of join hands and kind of look at each other like really excited, and the bearded devils in the background look just fucking confused. They I'm gonna give them a morale check. Probably a 9. Okay, they did not break their morale, but they are very, very confused. And so I think the bearded devil was like, okay, I know what they do. They I guess we can just get some nice clothes on everybody. We can get some flowers together in the dress room and make this a real thing.
yes.
Okay, so all right, what does this wedding look like?
Newegg just drops his axe disgustedly and walks away from the door.
Yeah, I think
Improvised
Tella's like,
wedding.
Daddy, is this where pit fiends come from?
We're both learning something today.
Moana wants no part of this.
Very special pit fiend wedding.
She's flown out of this room.
When we get to the point where does anyone have any objections, that's when I'm going to Corona Fury.
I have no objection.
I have problems with you, Verversh.
Crawfox, I hate you.
Just an incite murder left and right.
That's right.
I don't care.
So the bearded devils dress up these 2 pit fiends and
In
best
luchador outfits.
Sure, yeah, whatever you guys want to put them in.
I mean, it's what's his face's the snow dude's
Yes.
Yeah.
thing, so it'd be all the like costumes and stuff.
Well,
I want
It's-
it's
I want,
costumes
like-
for people to go into
yeah,
the world.
it was like
as well.
it was a variety of costumes. If
Victorian.
I remember correctly.
no 70s tuxedos, velour and ruffles.
Okay, both. Why not both?
Yes.
Yeah, one's
Yes, one Victorian, one 1970s, like baby blue
Yes.
velour.
Yep. With ruffles. Yep.
all
One's
right.
wearing a high collar dress.
Yes.
And one electric blue luchador outfit.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And so Azrael
With too cool written on the butt.
With the
Yes.
number?
Huh?
How do they? Is it TOO or the number?
It would have to be a number too.
And how do you spell cool in this case?
KEWL.
yes.
That's good.
Too cool.
That's so good.
So when Azrael blesses them, what thing does he bless them under?
I have no idea.
Like under
With that-
what do you
with-
mean?
Well,
Without-
is this a
Is it with
traditional pit fiend
Palor?
wedding?
Is it under
Oh.
some devil
God.
thing?
Ask them who they worship.
Yeah, I mean, like this guy's. I'm pretty sure they'd want a traditional pit fiend wedding.
Oh yeah, we get to see the donations now.
Oh, nice.
What is that? What, there was a lightning thing?
It's because it's lightning striking down this
that
unholy
Yeah,
noise-
ceremony.
it's just a notification.
The noise
And
is
did
for.
I get a tithing?
Yes, George hooked you up with
Oh.
things for the officiating or playing as
Yay,
Azrael's
thank
officiating.
you.
And so, okay, yeah. So I'm asking, like, does he officiate him under Palor, under
You'd probably be best to do
Ice-Easy, or
Levistus.
Levis? Like, what does he doesn't really?
Whoa.
It's under to Milana as well.
Oh, nice.
Like, yeah, like I don't know what he does because, like, Levistus, he's not with anymore.
No.
I think he would ask them.
I
and
feel
just
like
for them.
I feel like Chris would play around with it, so
Yeah.
he's not really doing it under one person or another.
He would bless them
It'd
in
be
his
like,
own name.
Oh, there you, yeah, that would be it.
Yeah.
that would totally.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to start that stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shit. You're
Yeah,
right.
good call.
Yeah.
Good call, Dave.
Yeah.
Playing the wrong character.
We should all just switch characters.
Yeah,
one time and see
really,
what
that'd be
happens.
I have had this has been a fever dream for me for years. That April 1st we all play a different character.
Yep.
Oh.
We put him in a pile and draw him out.
We
Oh
should.
gosh, that's
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
Or we do like Freaky Friday with the whole party where
Oh. They all
like
switch
I'm
bodies,
I'm
so-
Newek but I'm in Gerlach's body.
There is a scenario in my head. I always have behind this would be for a Sunday night GM prep, but I do have a ripcord at one point where I'm like, I think I can figure out there are two things that could be justified for going like a Freaky Friday.
Wait,
thing.
tell us about Sunday night GM prep
That's every other week. It's on the opposite weekends of this fine show
on Sunday evening.
On Sunday
So
evening.
someone could watch your GM prep and see how you put together games.
Yep.
Yes.
That sounds fascinating.
Could they learn from you?
Maybe, hopefully.
Could they even contribute ideas?
Yes, they actually do contribute ideas.
And could
That
they?
sounds like a fantastic opportunity.
yes,
It
How-
just sounds
how
like
much-
it's good for you and for them.
it
how
is.
How much would you pay for this kind of opportunity, Brother John?
I don't know how much would you pay.
You're at
It's
quite a bit.
Free.
It's free.
Whoa,
oh my god!
What?
I
Just
would've
5
paid-
easy installments of free.
I would have paid 200 million
I'm sorry.
of something.
I
to
find it
zero
hard to
credits.
believe this is free.
Believe it or not, it's still free.
But if you really like that free content,
You can find it on twitch.tv/Geekspective.
and if you felt like you gained something from it, you could go and support our Patreon.
At patreon.com/Geekspective. Because good point, I forgot to mention all
Because
that
it's not just free, it's free to you.
What a
anyway,
deal.
Well, that was our mid-episode.
It was very organic.
so the wedding goes off without a hitch. I'm going to roll the
Oh,
Beard
they get
Devils
hitched.
one more time. No, they did get hitched. Oh, they actually broke morale. So they start crying because they find the ceremony so beautiful.
Because they were so catty when
Yeah.
we encountered him before.
Yeah.
Remember that, Amber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, Sheila.
they were,
And they were in the ceremony and they were like,
Oh my God.
Right.
This is the most beautiful thing I have ever witnessed.
Sandra, look at them. They're so beautiful.
They're gonna be so happy
I always said they should have been together.
I always said Flormish was beautiful.
Climax is stunning.
Yeah.
amazing. So they do have a question, though. Or all these people have a question, though, after the ceremony. Where the hell do they live now? Because you closed the portal to hell.
Well, wait, am I still doing that voice? Where,
Can we just say that's
where
your
do
problem
you
and
want
peace
to live?
Oh my God, Sandra, we're homeless now.
It was a beautiful ceremony, but now I'm on the streets.
Oh, can't they
Worth
just live in
it.
here? They got a refrigerator and everything. Like, it's like an apartment, basically.
suppose they
It's
could.
warm.
Yeah.
I mean,
get-
that's kind of your call, though, Brimstone. You would kind of call dibs on this.
they could live with you.
Oh.
They could just.
They could keep it safe for you.
They could be your guards.
we'll do that.
And you
I
could-
think that'd be cool if they're like my roomies from another apartment, and I just crash in every now and then, like when I need a place to like chill out for a little bit. To, like,
So you're like the Kramer
This
to
is
their
where you-
yeah,
Seinfeld?
there you
Yeah.
go.
This is where
Yeah.
you keep
Yeah,
your
exactly.
Xbox.
That's where I keep my Xbox.
And like you just blast into the hellhole sometimes. Hey guys. Yeah.
Got any eggs?
What's their names again? Oh, Wolfish. Oh,
Wolfish and Kravarks.
I got the
Wolfish and
payload
Kramer.
guys. after
You
me,
just
Wolfish.
keep coming in. I don't know why.
Laugh track.
Cereal.
Oh, that brimstone.
Yes.
Nice.
I
Okay.
like everybody.
I would
All
like
right.
that. I don't, would they be down for that?
Yeah, they're down
Like,
for that.
Yeah,
As a
cool.
serious question though, Josh, does that affect Chris's
No.
What about
stuff as far as like him blessing people in his name and like furthering his following?
No, it'll just be when we finally get to a faction turn, it'll just be another little resource you can call
Okay.
on. I guess you can put his character sheet back because we won't need any more.
Aw.
Aw.
And since
You know, he saved our asses right there. I wasn't sure I was getting out of that combat.
It's Milana Plus.
Yeah.
if they want to like, I don't want to say to the the demons, if you guys want to like refurnish a place and maybe decorate and remodel, that's cool. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I really liked a dark purple.
Yeah. Whatever's cool with you guys. You know, it's all good. It's all good.
A lot of floral.
Turn to my party. I'm ready to leave now. I think we're done here.
Oh man, what do we do now though?
So Azrael says he's going to leave and check up on.
I was just going to say Gerlach hasn't murdered anybody for a long time. Yeah,
If I were to
feeling
lock-
some jonesing for some murdering.
If I were to lock these demons into this place, would it be? Am I the only one with the key? Is the question I'm wondering right now. Because now that I got roommates, I'm like, should I get them a spare key?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's a good point. Because they never really went up that way.
Yeah.
Do you
so-
need a chore chart? Do you need a chore chart?
A chore chart? Yeah, we got a little wheel that we spin.
Yeah, on Tuesdays, Vlermish does the dishes and yeah,
Does the other stuff, yeah, and then
cleans the cat box.
whatever
yeah.
the beer.
Because they've got a cat. I mean,
Yeah,
they do have a kitty.
didn't we kill that cat? Or is it
Yeah,
still-
the cat's dead.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cat's dead.
well, then I guess nobody has to clean the cat.
Yeah.
box
They do have an
anymore.
undead ice devil though.
they have a.
Yeah.
They have,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
about
until you
that?
release it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think you need to worry about the key situation.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll figure it
I'm
out.
pretty sure that anybody who walks in there will be surprised and not go back in if they manage to leave alive.
I'm surprised, and I don't intend on going back in.
It's like underneath the Coliseum too. So
Yes,
I had to, like,
it
go to
is.
the Coliseum.
That's gonna be under new ownership.
Yeah,
Figure that out.
Cool. Fun.
Well, that went different than I was expecting.
I got
that was
I got roomies.
That worked out so much better than if they had fallen in love with myself or Brimstone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Then,
Yeah, I
then
wasn't gonna
Gerlach could
marry
have
them.
killed. Then Gerlach could have killed. them.
I'm too sexy for me.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do, or does someone want to be spotlit?
I think Gerlach's wanting to murder.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm just
I
looking.
see over here. John is lining up all of his d6s to face up 6. It's up to 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
Yeah, but I don't even use the d6s for this game.
No.
I'm just playing with them.
I'm the only one that
I
uses
just
them.
like it when they tell me 666.
All I need are the d10s.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know if I need to spotlight it or not, but I would like to start my plan of terrorizing churches
Yes.
again.
All right.
Yes, because you would like to start that following.
Yes,
Yes.
the people who are terrified into following me.
Yes. So, what does that look like as you're setting this up and all that jazz?
I will find a promising-looking church.
Mm-hmm.
And hope to find a large, healthy family with many children and aunts and uncles, and then wait for they gather for their traditional holiday day meal. You know, whether it's Sunday or whatever day of the week it is in this world. But you know, they have their traditional get together where all the family is going to come, and then I'm going to just lurk outside the door and just unleash my Corona of Fury on them, which would that would be murder.
Yeah, that would be murder.
So they would start murdering each other.
Yeah.
And then I would go in and finish off any of the ones who are still kicking but are not. And then the ones who are the winners of the murder game, I will recruit them into my, clearly your God can't protect you. You've done these horrible things. There's absolutely nothing that you can do to atone for it. So all you can do is hope to follow my teachings. And now you're a member of my cult.
What is the name of your cult?
I don't have one yet.
Let me know in the near future.
I will. Give me a few minutes, but I will come up with one.
Another question. So you amassed all these people, right? And
I mean, that's what I'm doing, like for a hobby. Like everybody else is like,
yeah.
I'm gonna put up some wallpaper and stuff, and I'm like, kill them all.
And so so are these people that you kind of are bringing under your tutelage because they are the winners and all that winners quotes?
Yes. They've successfully slaughtered all their family members.
Pretty much, yeah.
The only way for them to escape the punishment they justly deserve is to follow my lead.
So what are some of the teachings that they follow? Like, what are some of the holy writs or sacred teachings or religious instructions that you give them?
Well, my religious instructions is that they now have seen the darkness and the depravity in their own soul. So when it is an opportune time, they will murder because they kind of enjoyed it, let's be honest.
Okay.
I mean, I've pictured this like the worst Thanksgiving day ever.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like,
Uncle Jimothy, how dare you vote for the Montesirons?
Right. And then you were thinking you were going to have some turkey, and next thing you know, you've got
Like, and it just escalates like crazy.
right. And then all of a sudden, because it's nighttime when this happens, and all of a sudden at
yeah.
the foot of the table materializes this horrific-looking creature from the folds of the darkness. And recruits them into his team. They need to accept the fact that they have murder in their heart, and that all people have murder in their heart. And if they don't kill people first, they'll kill you.
Darkness rises in dispute, something like that. That's ridiculous. Like anytime people start arguing or there's like any sort of anything, Gerlach will appear.
So, what is like the one beneficial feature related to your values and beliefs? Like, so this cult there's this one benefit that they have because of this.
So, do you mean an actual mental benefit, or are we talking?
It could be physical, mental, whatever.
Okay, yeah, I think they become very proficient in using daggers.
Okay. So,
Usually kitchen instruments.
Come on.
Ever since I joined that cult, I got really good.
Dang!
Yeah, exactly.
Since I killed my family with these kitchen knives,
All I could
I
do.
can kill anything with these kitchen knives.
Man, I killed my family.
Killing was
I don't-
inside you all the time.
I don't know what came over me. I killed my whole family. My life's in ruins. But I'm really good with knives.
The upside is
And so, like, I picture these Gerlach cultists, like, hiding in their homes, like, dark. Like, they're not going to light any lights. Like, just with the knives and, like, yes, I could do this again. Yes.
terrible.
Another thing is, do you put onto them any kinds of demands? Like, do they have to do these things, or do they have to? Are there any kind of costly sacrifices they must do, or restrictive code of personal conduct?
Oh, yes, absolutely. They must seek out followers of Pelor and murder them.
I love these two moving factions. Except no, Azrael's is actually changing Pelor to be Azrael worshippers.
Right.
Yeah, but he's still really that Pelor
Pelor.
juice.
Right.
Gross.
All right, so
Could we not call it Pelor juice?
well,
I mean, is that canon at this point? Pelor juice is canon.
I think
Didn't
it
we
was.
joke about it being like
Yeah.
Sunny D at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
So the only thing left is we need a name for your faction, but pretty much you'll now have created a faction, a level 1 faction.
How about Knives in the Dark? Is that too close to Blades in the Dark?
Knives of the Void.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Actually, I'll tell you what. I had,
Band of Knives.
when you asked us to fill out our factions that
John
we would like to
Harper.
see, I named a faction after the Void.
Yeah, that one's just another one.
Is
This
it another one?
This
Okay.
is this is people that follow your
Okay,
word.
people that
These-
follow my word.
Yeah, these are your people.
Yeah, there's a gift, a Knife in the Dark, which I already have, so that's we won't use that. I was really excited about that. The Void Blades, the
Snails.
no,
I don't know why that name sounds so good.
Yeah.
no,
So
it sounds
good.
Night
terrible.
Snails is great.
Yeah, I'll think of one.
Okay.
I don't have one off the top of my head.
So-
And so
somewhere in the fiction, DeMarco's like, what?
pretty much
Night snails. I've
And
heard that
Wilker
name in a long
cackles.
time.
yeah. With this cult, they will generate 1 dominion per month for you. If you just kind of like let them do what they do. If you want to give them problems, you get more dominion a month.
They have problems. The problems is that, first of all, they have dead bodies all over their house to start with, and the police want to arrest them.
So yeah, they are sloppy with their evidence. Pretty much, they are.
They have been, yes,
Yeah.
because they just crazy people. They just went nuts and murdered their whole family.
So pretty much, for 2 problems you get 2 dominion, 3 problems 3 dominion, 5 problems 4 dominion.
And I guess one of my teachings is they have to go out and try and continue to live their life, but they have to make up stories. They have to lie to cover their path on why their entire family is gone.
I don't know if that's much of a problem per se. Like, I don't know. Well, maybe you have to.
If I show up to work and they ask, "Hey, how's your son and daughter?" and I go, "Oh, they're doing pretty well."
Jimmy's learning how to tie his shoes.
Yeah. I could see that being a problem.
How many dominion do you want in the long run?
I don't know. I have. At what point can I stop dipping into that well?
Because pretty much it sounds like a problem is they must kill Palor people, so they are at odds with Palor to begin with. Another one is they are crazy people that just have evidence. They're like, I just did this, but they're easy to track. You could say
They're homicidal maniacs.
so. It sounds like it's a 2 Dominion cult right now.
Sounds great to me.
Okay.
And then I'll keep adding to it
Sure.
as time allows.
You're not doing it for the Dominion. You're doing it for the lulz.
I am really.
Cool, and that's
Oh, you guys were very decorative this time. It's beautiful. The wall, I love.
you come back. Yeah, you're like, great job.
And then they would just be overjoyed at praise from Gerlach.
Right, exactly.
If the god of murder comes to me and says I did a good job, well,
Mm-hmm. The boogeyman himself.
All right.
is that going to basically be the process for
Yes.
everyone we go through
Yep.
with this? Okay.
Yep. Brimstone is just whatever you want to do for your Fight League stuff. Newek, you talked about the monster people,
Yep.
and Milana, I need to give you a little something to kind of get you towards what you wanted.
So who wants to go right now? Like, I don't care if Newek wants to go. Oh, you want to go with
Oh
me?
no, I'll come to you later in tonight.
Okay, that's fine.
Because there's something in fiction that would get you to. You mentioned something out of game.
Yes.
And there is no connection for that right now,
Okay,
and I will throw
gotcha.
that to your way later.
Yes. Sometimes Josh asks us, "What's your character interested?" But not in game, not on screen.
He's never asked that of me.
Really? Come on now. That's because you just don't read your emails.
I just don't read my emails from Josh.
Because you know
There we
Josh
go.
is watching.
And also because Josh is going to ask you questions that you don't want to answer.
Right.
Speaking of that,
Yes.
would you like to do something, Dave?
That was creepy.
Well,
and
when
weird.
you asked that in the email, I didn't really answer.
All right. Well, I'll answer for you.
All right, answer.
So
me.
a few days pass. You guys kind of are doing your things.
Yeah.
And you're probably out and about at some point. I don't know what you're doing. And a cherry roseberry comes up to you.
Raspberry.
bruised and battered looking.
Uh,
Because this would be
Maybe
well after Brimstone.
Yeah.
Maybe a little sad or depressed.
Yeah, maybe
don't
maybe has a little bruise somewhere, but in general looks happy.
Oh, they look happy.
Yeah,
Dang.
they're a cherub.
I'm not there to see it, but I'm sure they're depressed inside because they got mugged. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, probably.
They have PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
And so they approach you like, oh, Newek. We found her.
Found who?
Your wife. Shaden?
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, come with me.
I'll go with him.
All right, so they take you to a garden.
Okay.
A very nice garden. It probably is in the Park District.
Right.
And you're like, oh, this kind of brings back memories.
Yeah, I
you know?
remember this.
Yeah. Question for you: because I really don't know this. Would you usually expect Shaden in shadow form or person form?
When I would interact with Shaden, she would be in a gosh, what's the opposite of ethereal? What's
Corporeal?
Corporeal, yeah.
Yes, corporeal. I would interact with her in a corporeal way.
Okay.
When I would imagine that most of the other times she would be a shadow, because it affords her protection from.
So she'd be in a human form then, probably? Or would she be in a shadow human form for most of your corporeal encounters?
Probably a shadow. I mean, like a corporeal shadow.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so she probably...
Like she wouldn't look like a human.
Right.
But...
Or she can't, or she may, or what have you.
She has that power,
Right.
but I think she would most often be like a physical shadow.
Right.
So kind of like a misty walking being, but like
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Yep. You're waiting at the garden, and Cherry Roseberry is just glowing with excitement.
Like I picture it like a foggy moonlit night.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nightshades and all that kind of flowers and
Yep,
stuff like
yep.
that.
Yeah, it's like a night garden. That's
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. Oh, that'd be so fun.
And there's like a wrought iron fence and like the silhouette of the Minotaur.
Yes.
And then the cherub,
Yeah.
and then from the other side, yeah.
Yeah. And you see across from the garden, you see how you described her. 'Cause
Right.
I didn't know. And she kind of stops and is like a surprised.
Yeah.
Like Newegg?
Shaden.
And she's like, is that really you?
Is that really you?
Of course.
Well, then of course.
And so she of course goes running.
Yes, we
at
run
you
at
and,
each other and
embrace
yes,
and all that kind
hold
of
hands
stuff.
and twirl.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm sorry, I just pictured in my head.
A very Disney moment.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I
There's
think.
too much
Like,
love in this episode.
There's a lot of love in this episode.
it's like Beauty and the Beast kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like the Beast and the creature from Fantasia.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
And she's just like, after some embrace and all that kind of
Right,
stuff, she's like, where have you been?
Well, we went to the cloud realm of Myene, and we. Is Cherry Roseberry still here?
Yeah, good
I mean,
point.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess
Everybody
Cherry
goes
Roseberry is kind of like
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that's a
So
good
we
point.
went to the cloud realm of Myene. I killed Myene. But it was a very confusing thing where I was in school and I took classes and time passed in ways that I did not understand. And when we came back, it had been 20 years. Sorry.
For a moment, I completely forgot you had like a whole clique and everything
Yeah.
going on. Where you're hanging out with specific people.
And I can't even remember their names off the top of my head.
Bestibus,
Oh,
and
Bestibus.
I forget what her name was.
And they
Jennifer?
survived the
Yeah.
fall.
Yes, yes, I
Jennifer.
made sure they
Yeah,
survived.
Jennifer, yeah.
Jennifer and Bestibus.
Yes, they survived.
yes, yes. And Jennifer and Bestibus and I were kind of a thing. Not like a thing, but like we were buddies. And
Oh, that's great that you made some friends.
yeah, they're pretty cool, actually. I mean,
Oh, were your regular friends there? I don't know.
Regular.
Yeah.
Right. Friends.
I didn't. Yeah.
Yes, all of us were there, and all of us came back, and we're all okay, and we're all back into the old Thieves Guild.
Oh. Well, I haven't been there for years. I guess you probably took care of whatever was there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're getting it there. Yeah.
Is she really dead? Usually these things.
No, I'm pretty sure she's really dead.
Oh, because usually demigods and gods, they don't go away easily, and I didn't want us to have to deal with other things.
Baby girl. I bring that thunder.
That's
I killed Taldor, and I killed Myene.
And Asmodeus.
And Asmodeus. I mean, you know about that
Voice from a tree says, and Asmodeus.
one. Cherry Roseberry's like, don't forget Asmodeus.
Yeah.
I was thinking Gerlax there watching.
Well, I was going to say that maybe Gerlach's there watching because he wants to see you interact.
Right, right.
Oh, creepy.
Oh, are you there?
I don't know. Not probably
If you
not.
really are there, let me know.
I was not. I don't know. I don't know.
I
I've kind of
can't
got
say
an.
no.
I've kind of got an unhealthy obsession with his wife. So.
Duly noted. Yes.
If you really are there, let me know.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
where's this location at?
The nice park garden area.
Yeah. It seems like the creepiest thing to do, so that's clearly where I would be.
Okay.
I would jokingly say that Brimstone's out there somewhere,
Okay.
like in the park
The
with
whole,
Gemstone.
everybody's there, like hanging out on a bench. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I'm closely watching him with Gemstone because I'm
Like,
afraid.
yeah, I
Wait, you're
I would
all
just,
there?
I would just say you would just see like if this is a whole scene play out,
Okay.
you would just see far in the distance Brimstone and Gemstone just
Okay.
like
this is
playing
basically
in the
like
park.
Central Park, and this is
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
people go to do things.
Okay. Well,
I maintain that I was thinking that if Gerlach, knew that he was going to go out and do this thing, that it would be super creepy to do it. So
Okay.
it would be socially inappropriate, which means it would be something I would feel compelled to do.
Okay.
And I would say,
I like this. We played this whole scene.
Yeah.
And then from the bushes, Gerlach says, "And Asmodeus." And I'm like, "What?"
And then you look around, and then you
like,
see
you guys are all there. It's like, damn.
So the thing is, this is going to be really funky. I guess maybe we'll have to say you all kind of join the scene a little bit later.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
Because like what I'm about to do would probably not happen in this manner.
Okay, whatever.
So
we're just a presence.
Yes, your presence. Well,
yeah, I'm
for
not-
the people present, you see Nuek talking to the salty bitch.
Whoa.
You see Nuek talking to your raven or crow.
Mm-hmm.
You see the salty bitch talking to, or no, blah, blah, blah. You see Nuek talking to
What's her
Amelia
favorite?
Stargazer.
okay, Amelia Stargazer, okay.
Oh yeah. Huh.
I guess she's not dead. Maybe I need to go take care of that.
I forgot about that raven.
But yeah, you see them.
Huh.
You see Nuek talking to the person that I have mentioned.
Yes. Okay.
I
Okay.
will drop down
Yeah.
from my hiding place and begin skulking around the scene.
And Brimstone is like, what do I care about Brimstone?
Why do I care about Brimstone?
Nuek's life, whatever is going on with Nuek's social life. I'm here with my daughter on a nice night, enjoying ourselves, catching fireflies. whatever.
All right, we'll continue our conversation
Yes.
while
Right. Right. But I don't. There's nothing like I don't smell anything different. It's
Nope.
And
Good.
you would, yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Just you. We have this knowledge.
right.
Nuek
Right.
does
right.
not.
Right.
But I'll push it a little bit forward. I think I don't need to ask any more of these questions. So you're talking, and like halfway through a conversation, Cherry Roseberry kind of fluttered away. And you see Cherry Roseberry come back over, and you see like on their face, they're like super, super red, like blushing as hard as possible.
Right.
And they almost have this look of guilt on their face.
Uh-huh.
And you see what walks around the corner is another Shaden.
Oh man, it's like
So when we look up, do we see Shaden now?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot what's her name, but it's like that situation all over again. where
Yes,
there's two of
Matilda.
them.
Matilda.
Two Matildas, two Shadens.
Okay. Okay. Keep
Okay.
going.
And you see the other Shaden, and Shaden looks in your direction, and she's like, Nuek?
Oh.
I'm going to continue sneaking around behind the salty bitch.
Wait, she's saying Nuek to who? Oh, the other.
The other Shaden,
I'm going.
the other Shaden walked around the corner and is like, Nuek? There you go.
But no, Nuek. Look at Nuek, and then look
at-
two
Oh.
Nueks. I see
Oh,
two
there's two
Shadens.
Nueks.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Just to be clear.
Well, this is gonna be the weirdest orgy ever.
Nuek, what are you doing
Not the
talking to me?
weirdest.
Not the weirdest.
If soon as Nuek stops paying attention to the salty bitch, I'm gonna gank her.
All right.
Oh god.
You just do damage straight.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go
Well,
to another document.
Gerlach, this is not out of character for Gerlach, right? This is somebody that he wants
He
to
killed
kill.
the last one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
After a really painful fight, as I recall.
All right, you need to give me a saving throw.
Okay.
Before you're in the air, or you're doing whatever, you're like coming up through the shadows, and your dagger or whatever is about to pierce.
I was gonna try and absorb her into the void. But yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Even, but you needed to give me a not will, not resolve. Spirit.
A spirit. So I have a base of 14, a modifier -1. That means I have a
You need to roll
13 or higher.
13
right?
or higher.
Do you have anything that would help that?
No.
Or is that or is those background stuff basically into skill checks?
It would not apply to this.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 on the nose.
Okay.
Oh.
And so
It's a nice.
how does your thing work? Oh, I am a greater foe, so I get to save.
Yeah, you get it to save.
Okay.
You want me to call it up?
Oh, you need to roll to hit first.
A greater
Okay,
foe.
roll to hit.
Wait 1 second. The Godbound cloak becomes capable of swallowing any single object or a creature that could fit in a 10-foot cube as
Yep.
an action. Creatures can attempt an evasion save to avoid being swallowed and killed, and use this technique against a worthy foe requires the adept commit effort for the day.
Okay, you'll have to commit effort if you want to try.
So yeah, I had 1 point of effort in my prowling power. sneaking around, which is my common normal.
Oh, this is from your item, so you're using your
yeah.
effort from the item.
I unfold my effort in my cloak.
Yep.
And I just step up and drop it over her and see if I can just absorb her into the void.
Okay. I need to look at another document.
That would help.
That would help.
that would help my confusion.
Actually, okay. I will. I don't know what a good save is. 'Cause I did not stat this person out fully, so I need to find a comparative.
You didn't expect us all
What
to
do
be
you
on the
even do on
same,
Sunday nights?
I know, right?
Jeez.
And just to be clear, I mean, everybody thinks this is in character, right? I mean, I'm not acting
No,
crazy.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
you
why
were-
I
Well,
asked.
Yeah,
Well,
it's definitely in character. But when
we
everyone sees a situation,
I see you stabbing a raven.
no, you're gonna see him try to engulf. Yeah, everyone else
Stabbing.
is seeing.
Does anybody see me? Is I guess the question.
Not really.
They will after whatever the action I would say they see you at the end of the action.
Like this cloud rises up and then you
Yeah.
can see
Yeah.
the. Yeah, okay, I can buy that.
Because also I
That's-
think
Assuming it works at all. Otherwise, she just blinks away, and that's no fun.
well, she won't blink. She'll just I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go with I'll go with a 7. I rolled a 9. So you try to engulf her,
Yeah, and I was going to try and say something witty until I failed.
and so
I thought you were dead, Captain.
and, as you say that, I don't even remember what her voice sounded like.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. She like looks up at you
Like a falsetto?
So this is the other weird thing is the this is for the audience. This
Yeah.
part, you go, whew, and the captain kind of like dodges out of the way and just looks at you, and she's like smirking. She's like, I knew you couldn't escape me. But everyone else, your person that you're thinking of does not move like that. They stay in. Only the
They just escape me but not moving the way she moved.
right.
So I'm watching Gerlach do a weird dance up there
with
well,
Amelia Stargazer.
He's doing
Yeah.
some weird, street performance up there while Newek was talking to Amelia Stargazer and this
Yeah.
other Shaden showed up and whatever. I don't know.
Right.
I think you're going to find out I've gotten better at killing. You're the second time.
And she's like, "Oh, but I thought we were wanting to be together for a long time." And she kind of winks at you. Someone else do something, as you see girl like dance with your
Raven.
desire. Let's put it that way.
You desire your raven?
Or your love or desire.
I see.
If Gemstone ate some fireflies, would she be glowing from the inside?
The other question. The other question is, what does Gem see?
Oh, ooh,
Well, no one's
yeah.
asked her.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
asked
it's like,
them.
I guess we see. I'm kind of ignoring it. Like I paid attention to it
Sure.
for a moment.
Yeah,
If
same.
Gem, I mean, at some point, since I'm hanging out with Gem,
Yeah.
would she at any point be like, "Hey, Dad, what's going on over there?" And,
All right. Oh boy, I have no idea what Tella would desire or love. Oh, I think. Oh, I know.
So she sees
no,
two
no,
new X's.
No.
They see two
It's along that line. He's
gonna
like,
say a jar of pickled
she goes,
eggs.
she goes, Father, why are you over there too?
what?
Bullshit.
You lost the dad game.
Man.
What? I'm right here. That's what I say. I'm like,
And she's pointing like right at Amelia Stargazer.
I say, that's not me. That's Amelia Stargazer, if I remember correctly. She's an actress.
No, it's you, but you're here too.
What do you mean that's me?
That's a raven, you guys. I don't know what you're talking
Oh, yeah,
about.
you're
But
hanging out too?
Newx talking to a raven.
Well, we're gonna get this sorted out right now. And I grab Jem by the hand. I just stomp on the way over there. I guess I'm not sure what
And
Newek
just
would
punch
do.
the raven.
I just wanted to get what Gems
Sure.
saw
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna sort this out right now.
All right. So, but then someone else's turn before my turn.
I would. I'm stuck between two actions, but I think I'm going to grab Cherry Roseberry and
Sure.
ask them, "What is this?
Yeah. You don't.
What kind of trick have you played on Newek?"
I'm sorry. I was just listening to my goddess. To the never-ending trail of lovers, knowledge of desires, and the mind, the heart, and the flesh all
Yeah.
satiated. Polyphony. And as you as they say that, you hear coming from the false shade, and we'll call her that. You're like, oh, that's right. I can see you like what you see here.
Ugh. Yuckers.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Any other pleasures or gossip or
Hot gas. Sorry.
From the bushes, I hear, yes!
So I'm hearing this come from her as the salty bitch. She's saying the same.
No.
No? Okay.
No. Yes, this is the other thing. It is.
Simultaneously.
Yes, it is all. Polyphony is servicing each one in their own way.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, big ew. Big ew. She bad.
Dispel this magic, Cherry, and live.
Oh, God. Gonna do a morale check for Cherry Rosemary. It's probably gonna be like a 6, so pretty low. Oh, they rolled a 5. So for some reason they're not gonna. They're like, you would have to talk to Polyphony, who is right there. But they are not alluding to. They're staying strong for some reason.
That's the boss.
That is the
they're
boss.
in front of Polyphony.
Yeah, that is
you
the
don't
boss.
want, you don't want to look bad in front of the boss.
And she's like, so Polyphony's like, oh, and this is all coming from Shaden, like the other Shaden. Her
yeah,
voice
right,
is
right,
different. She's like, oh, leave all my followers alone. I have brought your wife here, and I've gotten such great gossip from you, and I think we can just leave and have lovers be with lovers.
You have tricked me.
It was just a payment for bringing love back together. And she kind of motions to Shaden, and you see Shaden kind of walk towards you. You don't know if that's against her will or not. Oh, actually, give me a wisdom or intelligence, whichever. Probably wisdom, right?
Okay.
Yeah, give me a
what?
wisdom.
A what?
This for Newek.
Oh, okay.
Because Shaden is one of the people that I have a relationship
Yeah,
with.
so you can get a +4.
Okay. And so my check is an 8. I get a +4. That's a 12. I need to roll under a 12.
No. You need to roll a 4 or higher.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Yep. 11.
Okay. You notice that when she rounded the bend, she was underneath her will. But as Polyphony's kind of like, bringing these lovers together, you can tell by her body language, even though it looks supernatural.
Right.
Like if you, just in general, you can tell it's not. It's kind of against her will. Just the motion. She is excited to see you, but how her body's moving right now is not
how she would move normally.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit disjointed, probably.
Well, I will go to Shaden.
Okay. And as soon as you touch her, she that thing disappears. That whatever was controlling her.
Okay.
And as you touch her, he's like, Polyphony's like, see, together in a beautiful, loving relationship.
So, Cherry's still in my hand.
Yeah, exactly.
This is your goddess.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you picked the wrong goddess.
I guess for everyone else, we'll pause for just a second to give.
Sure.
You see Newek go up to the other Shaden.
Yeah.
And
whoever
I don't know
we
how you
see.
touched her. No, you. Oh, yeah. You see Newek leave whoever you're interested in, and they walk towards to Shaden.
To Newek's Shaden.
Yes,
Can we just,
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I? Because I've heard that Gemstone has said, "Oh, that's
okay, sure.
Brimstone," and then you're like, "No, that's Amelia Stargaze," and I'm like, "I see a Raven." Can I try and? I'm trying to think of. So I have the subtle eye of knowing within a moment's concentration. You can discern any. Well, it's low magic area.
So you would. Is it just for free for the low magic?
It's on turn. Other forms of magic present are noted, but only a vague sense of danger or will is impaired.
Okay. So you just get that for free. Yeah, it's danger.
Oh, okay. That's not what we think it is. I don't know who that is. I'm speaking to Brimstone now, by his ear. I don't know who that is over there, but it is not who you see, and it is not what you're child sees, and it's definitely not what I'm seeing.
It's almost certainly what I'm seeing.
Gerlach is now behind me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what's going on over there, but we better be careful. We might be dealing with something scary.
Seems dangerous.
Let us approach with caution.
So you, who else approaches? Yeah, we'll just.
Yeah, sure. Come back to me when it's time.
Does anyone? Yeah, who approaches their love or desire?
I mean, I'm going towards it, but I don't. It's not the Raven.
But I will play a little.
Okay, fine. I get closer to the Raven.
All right,
I feel like Josh is anxious for me to talk to this Raven.
So, are they coming towards the salty bitch, or are they coming to a different? To
you, it looks like Milana's just approaching
What up?
the salty bitch.
Captain. I don't know who it is.
I don't know if Brimstone knows it's dangerous, and honestly, it doesn't. This thing is not aware of Brimstone. I could just leave. I mean, I don't need to confront this thing.
Do whatever
I don't know.
you want.
I don't know what it is, you know.
But I mean, I'm obviously fighting.
Yeah, so you've seen like
as a parent, I'm a little upset that this thing is confusing my child. And I want to tell it a thing or two about deceiving and, you know, confusing children of a certain young mindset where they can't understand certain things. And that's Brimstone just storming up and like pointing like, hey, you can't be doing that.
Okay, so we'll do Milana first.
Yes.
Yeah. So you approach the Raven, and they are like kind of bird hop around. They're like, Brr! Oh, I don't. We never.
Yeah,
we
he never talked. So, backstory: Milana's lover, in the past, she put inside this Raven.
Oh, okay.
So he's trapped in there. His name's, well, it was something stupid. I did a throwaway name a long time ago to be stupid. It was called Poe, but I don't like that name. That was a joke. It's Jasper. So Jasper is stuck inside this Raven.
Jasper Nevermore.
Jaspo.
Let's say he can talk. He's like, oh,
No talking.
Yeah, like an old timey Italian accent.
Basically, we had the ability. We could had empathetic link, so
Okay.
he could like
So,
empathetically
yeah, I'm gonna
give
talk
me
through it,
feelings.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
Mario.
oh.
Mario.
Just
Is
for
how he
whatever
is.
it's worth.
me.
And I'm just
And
throwing.
Jasper.
I'm just throwing this
Jasper.
out. At an event I was at earlier today, I personally heard a crow bark like a dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, this. No.
Yes, I heard that too.
Yes,
can do whatever
did.
you want.
Yeah,
Josh.
I'm gonna say like they kind of
Yeah,
and they're like
and then-
yeah, and they go ching, and they're like oh Milana.
Hello,
It's been a long
Jasper.
time.
Yes, I didn't know you were still around.
I have an undying love for you, of course.
Yes, I'm aware.
Where have you been?
You know,
Right.
around.
No, I do not know.
Well, I know you're not really Jasper.
Oh,
So don't even give me this.
well, your friend here has given me some fantastic gossip.
I love hot goss. Tell me all about it.
I'll tell you something. Give me 1 second.
I'll tell you
God,
something.
In
Give
her
me a
head,
second.
Milana's like,
Like-
I bet you Newek told her everything to. If I'm seeing Jasper, and Gemstone is seeing Brimstone, and Brimstone's seeing Amelia, then he probably saw Shade, and he probably told her everything. This is what's going on in Milana's head.
So yeah, he's like, oh, he talks about how he's the king of the Minotaurs, all of them.
Yeah, we've heard that a lot.
You're
That is not a secret.
I've met Newek.
That is not a secret. That is not hot gossip.
And he also talked about how once he ate a god's heart and gained their powers.
That might be true. I don't remember.
I don't remember eating it, guys.
Milana knows what happened. She performed this.
Yeah, it was a surgery.
Yeah, the surgery. But
Okay.
Okay.
she's just dishing some hot gossip.
Okay. Is there anything new that sparks my interest that she's saying stuff? Because I'm.
Those are you asked, and so she told you 2 gossips.
Oh, you're boring. God, hot gossip is only good when it's new and something I've never heard before.
Well, I have you here, and we're being.
First off, who are you?
Oh, darling.
God, did she show that's polyphony now?
His voice changes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm Polyphony,
Oh,
of course.
Of course. I say before she can even say of course.
Oh, these were the gossips from our.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, it took me like forever.
Oh, well, darling. I'm just here to bring lovers together and talk hot gossip and give pleasure where it's desired.
Well,
Do you have anything of pleasure you desire?
Not pleasure.
What about love?
No love.
You're one of those.
What is that supposed to
You
mean?
love that hot goss.
That hot goss.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Josh. That was the best thing I've heard all day. I mean,
I'm a front
I like
baster.
some. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do love information.
Well, I can tell you things if you tell me things.
Ew.
Oh, Lord, can you please?
Girl,
Show me yours.
can I please fucking kill this person?
I mean, I would be fine if you kill her in the middle of me talking with her.
Well,
That's fine, but.
Should we move on to Brimstone then? Here's the other thing. For
Yes.
everyone else, you just see Milana. Well, actually, she's doing a mind link. You see, like, Milana just standing there in front of.
Staring.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're not even really doing anything.
They're not talking
just,
or
No.
anything.
They're not even talking or anything.
They're just standing
Brimstone
there.
finds that very strange.
And so as you
I
approach.
think I kind of like stopped for a second, like in my mid-parent rage, and I'm just like, this is weird. I don't know if I want to get involved in this. Everyone kind of went silent, even though Milana was like talking up a storm before I got
the
up there.
girl acts like bringing out a knife.
Yeah, Gerlach's bringing up knives. And
Am
like,
I really bringing up
don't-
knives, or am
I
I?
don't.
No.
That's up to you.
I mean, I was just asking whether I'm like locked into whether this is all a psychic thing that I think I'm doing or
Oh.
not.
That's a good question as well.
And Brimstone feels like this is a little out of his own league.
I guess for everyone else, they do see the cape thing. They did see him
Right.
go. Woof.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be honest, and I think Brimstone believes he's a little out of his league. Here.
Okay.
And
Yeah. As you're approaching, tell us like, Daddy, or not Daddy, like Father.
Father?
Why are we seeing you again? I'm scared.
this is. I turned to Jim and I said, "This has been a weird dream, and we're going to go home. And when we get home, we will lie down and we will wake up, and everything will be back to normal." And I think that is what's happening right now. And then I proceed to leave, since I wasn't originally part of this scene and I showed up randomly.
All right. Nice.
I am done here.
You see her Brimstone approach, turn back around, and walk out the garden.
This has been a weird night.
All right, Gerlach.
I'm killing her.
So you're gonna try to attack her?
Yes.
AC1.
AC1.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It could happen.
You need a 50, 30,
I'm looking-
14, right?
I got a plus
14 or
5. Yeah.
15 then. Okay.
Yeah, I got to get a 15 or higher.
All right.
And of course, I'm using my knife in the dark, so everything is a weapon in my hands. But
Yeah.
I'm just using it. I'm using my dual daggers
Yeah.
anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you're up there.
All right, let's see how we're doing here. Plus 5. I ruled that one as actually cocked. Let me try it on something that's
Okay.
not going to be cocked. 6 is not a
Oh
hit.
no! So you go to attack the salty bitch, and she dodges the other way, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you were quicker than this last time we saw each other. Perhaps we should do something a little bit more physical." And she kind of undoes one button of her blouse.
Yes.
Last time I wrapped a noose around your scrawny neck.
Well, if that's
and
the-
hung you from the yard arm.
If you're into knot play, we can do that, honey.
I am not.
Well,
That is how I killed her, right? I leave
yeah,
that
you,
room
yeah.
because she was kicking my ass, as I recall.
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
200 for Gerlach. So he's seeing two figments staring at each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or not for Gerlach. No.
What?
It was 200 for Gerlach.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, is that what I said, or did I say Newegg?
You said Gerlach.
Okay, sorry. I don't know. And so, yeah, so she's like, honey, I thought this is what you wanted.
No.
I'm not into that asphyxiation play.
Hopefully you soon will be.
All right. If you're just going to continue attacking her, we'll move on to someone else.
That is my
Yes.
plan.
All right.
I really feel like this is a violent conflict, but it's like
you're not
some
seeing
violence going on. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm out. Everyone's just standing around in silence.
Except for Gerlach.
Yeah, so
Gerlach, I guess.
everybody else does see me trying to attack.
Yeah.
Whoever they're.
Yeah, so this is the weird thing. It's like, Gerlach, you see the salty bitch moving, and like, it's weird because everyone's seeing their own images. But for everyone else, you kind of just see like Gerlach slicing the air near the person that you desire or love, but they always he's just missing.
Whiffing.
It's just like, okay, okay.
Okay.
Weird. Bizarre. Oof.
I think at this point I can reasonably deduce that the Shaden that I'm standing next to is my real Shaden.
Yep.
And that thing is whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But Cherry Roseberry, still in my hand, told me that it was a god.
Yes.
God.
Or a demigod.
Yep. Of course, I didn't hear the demi part.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's good.
And I told Cherry to stop it, and Cherry didn't stop it.
Yeah, for some reason. That's my boss. For some reason,
Right.
they rolled really well.
Yeah. And so I will lean into Shaden a little bit and let Shaden know that, we have retaken the old Thieves Guild. You can come back there and meet me anytime.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
Yeah. Kisses.
Kisses.
Oh, gross.
And I will use Cherry Roseberry as a weapon to hit Polyphony.
All right, give me a spirit save first, as you're striking your lover.
That's a 12. I needed a 13, but I feel like I disbelieved at this point.
It's still part of her power.
Okay.
So you believe you're hitting your lover, so you'll
Yes.
take, and you failed, so you'll take disadvantage.
Okay, cool. And so then I just attack normally. I'll take a disadvantage trying to hit an AC 1.
Yep.
Good luck. A 14 won't hit, and so a 2 definitely won't hit.
So everyone else sees with a cherub in your hand.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So they're like all just flailing around.
Malana's just standing still,
I
and
know,
you see
but-
Gerlach, and you're
But I
actually
mean,
like,
they're flailing around this figure, except for Milana. and
Who's
it's
like
just this-
hovering and like making eye contact with this raven on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so goofy when I imagine it.
all right,
It is.
this is fantastic.
So I just wanted to throw this out.
All right,
I have a fact.
okay.
It was my newest fact, which we've talked about before. Loves the goddess of the void, Zanye.
Oh,
So she may have just misjudged who she thought I loved. So
yep.
I mean,
She is gossip. She does not have perfect information all the time.
No, maybe she's working on the old information.
Possibly
Just passing that along to you
Yep.
if that helps any decision making you do.
in the future, if she's still alive.
Back to me.
Yep. Back to since.
And I see them whiffing around. This,
Yeah,
right?
you see the raven, and they're like this kind of around the raven with a cherry roseberry.
It does not interest me at this moment.
She's like a cherub blackjack at this point.
Exactly.
So, talking about gossip, what do you want to know from me? And maybe I'll ask you a question.
Let me go to my list. Were you and all the others around here the ones that really killed my Hene? I know he did, and like,
So Milana's right now processing the information because she's what's going on in her head is she's wanting to know about Gemstone and she's wanting to know about the Crystal of Kaze because that was what I was told by Vecna, and she's trying to calculate whether it'd be worth asking about getting that information so that she can figure out more. Because I remember. Remind me, I have it written down, but I just want to make sure. Forgotten secrets, cult worship, that they're worshiping ghosts, and there's a Crystal of Kaze.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll answer your question, but first I need to know if you know anything about this Crystal of Kaze.
Of course, darling. It's a very hot commodity.
All right. Just for the sake of I don't want to. I just what is Milana going to do? Like she doesn't care if she does kind of care that we killed my Henny though. Okay, that's all I need to know. I think I'm trying to because I'm trying to decide out of character to the group. Is it worth letting this deity know that we did this thing about my Henny?
And
I think Newark already pretty much.
yeah, so Polyphony already said. So Polyphony's like, I don't know if you got.
So the rumors are going to be around anyway. Okay,
yeah,
so
Polyphony's it's like she wants to confirm with you that you all killed her, or was it just him? Is what she's getting
okay.
at.
Gotcha.
Newick doesn't understand your weird religion.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. So, okay, retract that. When she says yes, it's a precious or it's like a hot commodity, I'll go. So, if I comment on and confirm what you're asking, will you give me the information you have about the Crystal of Kaze?
I'll give you one thing. One for one, darling.
I suppose so. Fair is fair. Yes, all of us took part in killing my Henny.
And she kind of, or this is all, the crow. This is all in mind. But if she could be an embodiment, she'd be like, that's fantastic to hear.
Now tell me what you know about this crystal.
Okay. So out of character, is there something really specific you want to know?
This is probably too much. Where it's located at currently, or who worships it, or like if there's a group of people tied to it, essentially.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you see, the Crystal Kaze, it was broken up years ago.
Okay.
Now it's in pieces and other shapes and things. And she's like, and it seems like you've been around some as well yourself.
Milana closes her one eyelid and goes, yeah, I know. Inside. Okay.
And well, the one that has you may have heard of these people, the Forgotten Secrets. They're amateurs for gossip, but they are collecting all these shards and pieces again, and they want to make it whole because something about their demigods and their leaders, and I don't know. And here, give me 1 second.
Okay. She's giving me a lot. This is
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. And she's like, Solitus just seems all they care about is this crystal.
Solitus?
Solutus.
Sounds like a tool.
I think so too.
Tell me more about this tool. Oh, wait.
Well, how about this? Let's have tea sometime and we can talk more.
All right. Send a raven.
Oh, I'll send a raven.
Sorry. Milana's so weird.
And she's like, your friends here are not engaging me in the physical manner that I prefer.
It seems like they're engaging you in the physical manner they prefer.
Well, I'm not into those kinds of things.
either get out of here or let them hit you, because I'm not going to do anything about it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds real nice.
Sounds like a good idea.
I say that, you guys are still trying to attack.
She's like, well, I'll meet you in the Lord's District 9 days from now at, what's the tea shop?
What's the tea shop I didn't read, Tom?
I don't remember.
John Allen?
Which one?
The tea shop. It's Tea-rific.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one.
Tea-rific. All right.
Tea-rific. Cool.
In the Lord's District?
In the Lord's District.
It could be something better than that.
Yeah.
That's the only
Nope,
name I
that's
know
it.
It's a chain.
It's a
Scale chain.
chain.
I'll meet you at the flagship, Tea-rific flagship
Okay, whatever.
in the Lord's District in 9 days
9 days.
for some more.
Hot gas. Hot gas.
All right.
The words come out and spiral
Yeah,
around
exactly.
the air.
And spell hot goss?
Yes, exactly.
All right. And so for you two, your interests that you're engaging with is like, and it's not in their voice, it's in Polyphony's voice. They're like, I think we're done here. You have your lover. I guess I have to find a better lover.
Kill Kill, kill, kill.
Kill.
Yeah, exactly. But I think for now,
Godslayer.
I'll be leaving. And as they say this, this pink, pretty much this giant pink cloud of perfume just starts surrounding them.
Ugh.
Can I stab it?
You can try to stab one more time if you like.
Oh, I would like 18.
Okay.
I believe that's a hit.
Yeah. She goes, oh.
Snicker snack.
You
No,
shouldn't
she
have
doesn't.
You shouldn't have done perfume.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, you get her. She has more hit points than 4. You hear her go, oh, naughty boy, next time. And the perfume clears.
Out of curiosity, if Azrael is here, who would he have seen?
God,
That
so
is
many
something
people.
to find out for next
We'll
time.
find out in 9 days. I
9
guess.
days.
We'll
I'll take
play
it
to find out what
He
happens.
just sees like a crowd.
Just a multitude.
Yeah, it's you and you. She just keeps on changing forms every round.
Ding.
Which
ding,
one do you like?
Ding.
Oh, this one's very big, and this one's very tiny.
He's like a dating app.
Exactly. Swipe
He's
right.
swiping.
Exactly.
Or he sees Azrael.
Or he sees himself. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's actually pretty good.
So this perfume is this. It is the scent for all of you is the scent that you love to smell the most.
Death.
So it smells like death. Blood.
Huh. That's a good question. I don't.
Were you gonna take blood?
That's fine.
No,
yeah.
I don't know that I was. I don't know.
What about Brimstone?
Pasture.
Well, he's not there, but if his favorite smell would be like the smell of like puppy breath.
Oh.
Oh.
For Jim Tell, it'd be pickled eggs.
Yes.
So Newegg.
What is Neweg's favorite smell?
Grass.
Hay. Hay. Grass.
Grass. Hay. No, not that. Probably the dank underground labyrinth.
Like dirt.
Like kind of a mildewy.
Yeah.
Like
Grandma basement.
yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. So and as the perfume clears, she is not there. There's a spot of blood on the ground from Gerlach. And
does the blood smell? How does the blood smell to me?
Everyone gets on the
Everyone
ground,
come
just
around,
smells blood. Gotta get away from that
what
blood.
does blood smell like?
God.
Give me 1 second.
Well, if that's Polyphony's true scent,
Yes.
That's
Oh,
important
good
to me.
point.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, it is her true blood.
thanks, Gerlach.
It is. I don't know what. What do you think it smells like?
I mean, I don't know that it needs to smell like a descriptive thing. Just
If you wanted to.
If
I wanted
that
to
is
sa-
a smell that Newegg recognizes as Polyphony's true scent, that's important.
I would
Yeah.
say it probably smells stupidly, disgustingly like floral sweetness. Like it's like perfume. I mean, it's like the perfume that was in the air, but more concentrated.
like high musk, not high musk.
No,
It has some. It has a.
Floral.
I'm talking about floral.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, some kind of floral perfume.
I smell like musk.
Yes.
It's not. It should be rose water, rose something.
Yeah.
Like I
Well,
say, her
rose-
blood can smell like blood. I don't care.
No,
No.
it has to be. It has to be flavorful, Dave. This is a fantasy land. Blood can't just
And
smell
she
like
is
blood.
a demigod, a powerful
She
one.
is.
But I think with that, we're gonna take a break
All
and
right.
come on back.
Come on.
See you guys in
back.
15 minutes.
Come on back now.
Catch you back on the flip side, Niner.
10-4. Hello. Hopefully this is working.
And everybody can see and hear us. And by everybody, maybe 2 people.
Ah, yes. There we go. Hey, we're back for round 2 of love. No, of Tales from Mauxferry. So
Yes.
I'm thinking of different names.
okay, yeah. You let
I'm
me know when you know that
I'm
name.
immediately naming like other characters from other things that I know. I'm like, why am I naming all these?
Mm-hmm.
But I know like some obscure names that some people probably won't know. So
Well, give me a name.
Axel.
Axel. That's a
Like
good name.
Axl Rose.
Jesus.
I was thinking Axel Lowe from. I'll leave it for whoever's listening if they can guess who
JoJo's?
Axel Lowe is. No, it's not from JoJo. It's from a game.
So I've been thinking about my cult.
Oh yeah. Hook me up.
So I've been thinking about my cult.
The Ebon Purge.
Whoa.
That's it's hot.
It's too hot.
Can't touch
Get
that.
out of here, John. You can't be that creative
Was it
around
good?
me.
Is it? All right. I'm sorry.
You make everybody else look bad. I said terrific.
The
so,
waggly
you know.
knives.
Yeah, that's better. That's way better name. The Waggles.
The waggles.
It's a not.
we call ourselves the waggly
It's the New Zealand's the Wiggles.
Yeah.
We stab you, but go waka waka waka.
Okay.
All right. Would Gerlach or Brimstone like to do something? Unless you all have a group. I don't think we. I don't.
So
it feels like there's.
yeah,
I guess.
so-
Yeah. Let's catch up on what just happened, and then we can do some other stuff.
So we come back with
Yeah.
a sniffing the ground where Polyphony's blood was at, getting that smell up in us.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at Newek and I'm like, so great job telling a goddess what you've done.
Yes.
Okay. Who are you seeing? She turns to Gerlach.
No one.
Well, okay. All right.
And I put my dagger away.
Well,
Why should I not tell a goddess?
it's fine. It
That I
doesn't
am a
matter at
god
this
slayer.
point. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
She should
They're
know
gonna
who she's
find out
messing with, huh?
anyway. Let's go home.
I mean, you didn't fight the goddess.
I did not. I was
No.
getting information from the
Good
goddess.
job, Moana.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I did a good job.
You did terrible.
I was fine. I think I got what I needed from her,
I got what I needed.
which was
This little cherub in my hand. And Cherub's like,
Yeah, Cherry Roseberry is still in your hand.
Can I go home now?
Even though Polyphony was out.
and Milana's like, oh, gross. Put it down. Why are you touching it?
This has been a horrible week for this little.
Yeah. It's been more than a week, but yes, it's been a bad time.
I told it to dismiss the magic or I would kill it.
And I guess it didn't, so you have to go through with what you said.
I mean, the magic's gone.
Oh, well, I don't know. Anyway, Gerlach, do you want to dispose of this Cupid?
No, mine.
Are you keeping it for real?
I don't know yet.
Are you taking it back home with us?
I need to think about it.
Gerlach will draw his daggers again.
Milana's massaging her head. Okay, let's just reconvene. Let's just get back home and let's figure out what we're going to do next. Especially what you're going to do with this Cupid.
Are you going to take the Cupid home?
Nutella, do you want it?
She's not there.
Yeah, I'm not. We're
Yeah.
already
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
You turn
He
around.
says to the darkness.
Nutella, I got you toy. All right, let's just go back.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go back
Mm.
and
Yeah, what do you do with Cherry Roseberry?
Well, I'd like to put them in a birdcage.
Okay.
This poor divine servant is just like, ugh, my life.
oh, I can interrogate it.
Good
Okay.
job, Newek. Yeah, Newek does a lot of good things you don't see.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Are you
Yeah,
looking
sure.
for praise?
Just recognize that we do things differently sometimes.
That's fine. I've
Yeah.
always recognized that.
Well,
it's very
you-
obvious that we do things differently.
Well, don't be all critical when I
I
tell
w-
gods who I am.
I wasn't. I just said that
I'm
was
not
a good
ashamed
job.
of who I am. I'm
Did you
Newek,
not
God
hear the
Slayer.
words come out of my mouth when I said "good job, Newek," for telling the goddess what you've done?
Yes, but your eye twitched.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm going to talk to this Cupid now.
Oh, boy.
Because I want Josh to do the voice.
Yeah, thanks. I haven't listened to that sample of what it really sounds like.
My name is Polyphony.
There we go. Okay.
I said Polyphony.
Okay, here we go.
Got it?
Yep.
We all got it now.
Why are you putting me in the cage?
Because you've done terrible things.
No.
You tricked Newek.
Their eyes fill with tears.
I am not moved. And you're here right now because your goddess abandoned you.
Thanks.
It's true.
Question.
Wait, now I'm doing
the
it.
setting. Are we still in the park, or did you bring them back home?
Home.
Home.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you had to go through the bar and go downstairs, and everyone's just watching this whole. Yeah.
it's fine.
I put a cover over the bird.
That's right. There we go. Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
We don't ask them questions. They don't ask us questions.
Fair enough.
It's foolproof.
I just wanted to get the setting because I was like, you put them in the cage, but are you still in the park? Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
We're
we're
home.
home now. Yes. So your goddess abandoned you.
No.
She left you.
No.
She could have taken you from Newek's hands.
No,
but instead
she did not have that power.
she could. If she really tried really, really hard and could have done it, she
If
should have
she
tried.
had that power, she should have tried.
She would have tried.
Oh,
For you.
I don't know who to believe.
She left you.
Check.
That's the main thing we're aiming for right now.
I have a question.
She's
Does
still-
Newek legitimately believe that the cherub's name is Chewy?
Yes, probably. That makes sense.
As
It says
opposed to Cherry.
Yeah.
And no one else has said differently.
Right.
I mean, I haven't even said its name, so it doesn't matter. So yes.
Names are overrated.
And so, because she left you behind, you're with us now. And I have some questions.
Oh no. What? I'm not so knowledgeable. I don't know the gossip. I just know love.
You don't know gossip? That's your whole goddess's deal.
I'm a cherub. I make people fall in love.
Where can we get more of these arrows?
There is a place.
There's a place.
Oh, the voice changed.
There is a
The
Chewy puts
facade
her
is dropped.
hands on the hips. Well, I'm gonna play. I know.
A cigar comes
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
He's
Well, I
hold
gotta
like
tell you a
this.
thing here, Shane.
The forge of I don't know what the forge of
The lusty forge.
No.
what?
No. Don't let me
No.
name things.
No.
Don't let me name
No.
things.
Forge.
What kind?
The Forge of
Forge
Molten
you.
Love.
Is this forge for
It
specifically love or the items of divine
it
quality?
is of divine quality.
So I would call it like the forge of faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Ding.
Boom.
Forge of faith.
The forge of faith.
Where's that located?
Gosh, why didn't we make it like something with R's in it?
Yeah.
The forge of which one?
The wee wee.
The
willy,
willy special.
Oh God.
It is in the embassy district.
Embassy district.
Embassy district.
I hate it. It's
So I would like to ask a question too when we
yes.
get time.
Yeah, go for it.
So you are the manifestation of your goddess's love. You handle her love duties.
I'm not a manifestation of her, but I do serve her.
Who serves her gossip duties?
Ooh, that's
What
good.
is a good?
So,
I
what's
mean,
a bird
bearded
of love?
devil, clearly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pit fiends.
I
It
was
would have to be a.
I was making up a creature like I was just thinking, what if there was like a creature that was like literally grapevines,
Ooh.
and it like can gather information that way. It's like a plant creature that
Yeah,
just
like an
gathers-
assassin vine. Yeah.
I would prefer something we could talk to.
Yeah, and we're not druids.
fair enough.
But like, they can be
plants
called.
have giant mouths. Of course, we know that.
Feed me, Seymour.
Yes.
That's a good movie. Josh.
Josh made a
just-
movie reference. Ding, 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 ding,
What?
ding, ding.
I
He
saw-
Someone give that man a tithing.
I saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I saw it at a play originally before a movie.
Well, whatever.
Oh,
you watched something
Yeah.
that wasn't anime.
Feed me.
Oh,
Now, if he said, I saw the anime version, I'd be like,
Feed me, Seymour.
It should
I
be
don't know.
something
I just
grapevine.
I just like the only reason I brought that up is because I like the idea of her literally getting it from a grapevine
Yeah.
of some kind, like rumors from the grapevine.
Well, maybe that's what they do. Is like there's the people who tend to the grapevine essentially.
Yes, that sounds great. Like a seraphim or something.
there's a vineyard somewhere.
Yeah.
would it be?
But it'd be like-
a sitter or
Are you looking up? Oh, you're talking about satyrs?
satyr?
or maybe it's not even a creature.
Ooh,
like
satyrs would be good.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's, oh yeah.
They have
Because
to be
they're kind of
satyrs.
they're a little sexy too.
Yeah.
They are a little sexy. I'm sorry.
I already know if you were to ask other questions, I already know what would be for the pleasure part.
I know we don't
No,
care
we
about
don't
that.
care about that. We don't want that. That's nasty.
We went to college.
All right, so it'd be a sitter or satyr.
Satyrs that tend to the grapevine.
And where is the grapevine?
Oh, asking me so many questions.
We have all day.
Every moment you answer a question is another moment you're still alive.
Truth.
Oh.
He's the one you should watch out for.
The fine goods districts.
Fine goods.
Vine's goods.
Vine's goods.
The Vine's goods. Funny.
Where about in that district?
Fine goods.
The fine goods.
Well, what garden would it be?
Are you?
I mean, it would be one of the 4 families has a vineyard there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has to be the elf
yeah.
one because all this wine that we destroyed at his
Well,
birthday
then,
party.
yeah, I
Right.
kind of want to move that to fine. It's good. All right. Oh, yeah, let's do fine goods, and it's a vineyard owned by the
No.
No.
Armarian. No.
No,
Montessori.
yeah.
Montessorians. Now, Joey.
Yes. It's chilly.
Joey, yes.
Chilly. You go back.
You're not a human.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a human.
Yeah.
Humans oppress us. You are a monster, Joey.
Joey.
So I'm
Chelub.
Job.
You monster.
No, look at me. I'm like a baby.
Yes.
A baby.
A baby that flies and talks is a monster.
And shoots. Our archer baby.
You do evil things, making people fall in love against their will.
What?
You are a monster.
No.
Wow.
No.
Weird.
Brimstone's never been in this scene before, but like I imagine like he walks by and oh, you gave me this lecture. You mugged me. Like
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they even saw me while I was at the park with everything. I imagine like it would trigger PTSD for the poor thing.
Aw.
No, No, they fall in love because they want to.
Joey.
Because
I
Is this an intervention?
there is a place I know where your services might be accepted.
With Poofany.
No, your god has abandoned you.
She has left you.
And if we're being square with each other, she ain't got much time.
Oh.
There's a place for things like you and I. Monsterville.
monsters.
Is this something you wanted to do, Dave?
Yes.
A little
Okay.
bit. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't know if you gave it an official name, but we'll still go with Monsterville.
Even if it's not a known name, it's probably within that that area of town.
Right.
It's probably a name that's kind of gaining traction.
Right.
Okay. I was gonna say, did you make this and name this?
Oh, you mean Monsterville, USA? No.
Like I was gonna say, did Newark make him name this place?
No, I didn't. I mean, taking a step out of character,
That's his.
between like the section of town that encompasses the red light district, former Guildhouse district, some of that like ratty part of town, because of like Monsters Pink and Chew Clock and some of the other stuff going on there. There's becoming a safe haven for basically monsters. Yes.
Yeah.
And there will be an uprising where they will wall it off and like just make their own district called Monsterville. And Newark wants to be like the
King of Monster.
warrior
He
god.
wants to be the king.
Warrior god.
Not the mayor of
that's where
Monsterville.
his following will come from. He wants to
Gotcha.
be the king. He wants to be, I guess, the warrior king
Of
god
Monsterville.
of Monsterville.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
was just
So
gonna say, because Newark named the place, it'd probably be Monster.
I mean, I don't know. I think it was Chris that came up with that.
Probably.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. he
But anyway,
is.
so okay, I just
Alright.
wanted to know where Monsterville came from. Okay, so continue with you, Cherry.
Sorry.
We can take you to Monsterville.
Not Funky Town?
No. Oh.
God.
Puts the cover back over the bird cage.
God, what is wrong with you? Horrible cherub.
It's pronounced Chewub.
It's cherub.
Chewub.
Cherub.
A new
He has
type
a
of monster.
speech impediment.
Or it could be a new type of monster called a Chewub.
Chewub, I believe.
I'm trying to explain to new.
Right. Like when does that light bulb like flicker?
So sometimes people hold their mouths and tongues in different ways, and it affects the sounds that come out.
Yes. I am Minotaur.
Yes.
Common is not my native tongue.
Right, and so I'm teaching you.
So when I say Nuek,
Yes.
that is my Minotaur name.
Okay.
How I say it is my name.
All right.
How you say it is wrong.
How do you want me to say your name?
Nuek.
Nuek.
Yes.
I said it right.
So when I talk to Chewy, they say that their name is Chewy.
but
That is their name.
but he's trying to speak in common and
Yes.
use the words cherry, but the way his mouth works doesn't allow him to pronounce the R's the correct way. So he is saying cherry,
But in his native tongue, his name is correct.
it probably isn't cherry. It probably isn't even chewy. It's probably something we don't even know. It's probably celestial that sounds like but it's a horrible noise.
Can that be canon for us?
Nuek scratches his head thinking about why someone wouldn't use their name.
So my voice sounds weird because I took a knife.
Oh God!
Yes, because of
Correct
your
as an
tongue.
It's example. His way he says stuff is just because of his. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I've even tried to teach you anything. Tell him about Monsterville. Just
Yes.
tell him about Monsterville.
So yeah, I mean, I tell Chewy about Monsterville
Yes.
and how, like, in all honesty, like as creeptastic as like making people fall in love against their will is, there's a place for that stuff. Like, it's not cool. I'm not here to judge, but like, you could probably get away with that down there, and like make a
Repeat
living.
customers.
Right, make a living.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And yeah. So.
And I forget what you rolled when they told Cherry that they're gotta turn their back on them.
Oh yeah. I was just rolling morales.
Yeah. Did it fail?
It'll be fine. Yeah, they failed eventually.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Especially with the situation.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
Yeah.
Break the poor little guy.
And so, yeah, they agree to it. Should we kind of step aside and talk about what it looks like for Nuek to kind of become the warrior god of Monsterville?
Yeah. I mean, what do you want to talk about?
Well, it's kind of like,
Like that thing.
Josh
like
has
the setting
questions.
that
You have answers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Talk to me.
so yeah, like what is this? I guess initially, what does this look like? How does Nuek kind of establish the situation? Because
Well-
you're bringing Cherry
Right.
there as well.
Chewy. Yes.
Chelwy. And
It's gonna drive you crazy
It's
forever. And I
fine.
love it.
It's Milana.
Okay, like Monsterville is not an established thing right now. It is, but there are undercurrents and rumblings in that part of town that yeah, we're repressed and we should stand up against the humans and we should stand up against the humanoids and whatever. And we have power, we have strength. We're tired of being oppressed. We're tired of being like cast aside. And there's probably some, I mean, like for lack of a better word, like a neighborhood meeting, something pretty informal, but there's
Fish fry.
yeah, I mean, not even like it, but it's like, we're all gonna get together and talk about this, and yeah, Nuek would be there,
yeah.
and I mean, to be honest, Nux is probably there,
Ooh.
Nux?
right?
Oh, yes. From Tales from Mauxferry season 1.
Or representative. Of
Right.
his,
I mean,
yes.
at some point the big players are going to have to get involved, and he's a big player.
It's true. He was a big player when we left.
He's going to be bankrolling some of this.
He was rich.
Mm-hmm.
And he believes in that actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's felt ostracized. He has those ogre ninjas that there's a reason they aren't elf ninjas.
That's right.
And that's kind of an elite fighting force, or at least the beginnings of one.
Right.
And yeah, it's probably at that stage right now where there's some talk. Yeah, we should stand up to the humans. Yeah, we deserve our own area. Those kind of things. And yeah, I mean, Nuek's might and the gifts that he could bestow could really help that.
Mm-hmm. So what, you just come into one of these meetings or just put it down, but no,
It's Kool-Aid man right through.
Yeah, is it more of like leading the way in some scenarios that people start recognizing?
Yeah, I think that it doesn't probably start that way.
Right.
It starts as maybe Chuklak invites Nuek to come to this because it's something that probably, that would probably be his logical contact that would start this. But obviously he's gonna, as he sits there, he's gonna draw some attention. And he's, he, at some point there's probably a skirmish, town guard, something like that.
They come to break it up or whatever. Yep.
And Nuek can wade into that and
so good.
And win that battle,
right,
so to speak, for the monsters.
Yeah,
and then that becomes a thing. That's a legend.
Right.
All of a sudden, he's the Paul Bunyan of monsters.
Right. And he didn't even break a sweat or anything.
No. Just picked him up through him.
Right. Okay.
Smashed through the barricade they'd set up or whatever.
Right. Cool. I guess, do you have a name for this faction? Or I mean, not faction, but it's cult, but
yeah.
It's a faction.
I wonder if Monsterville is good enough, or if we're talking about the people within Monsterville that
pretty much are following. In the long run, these are people that are following your holy writ and sacred teachings and religious instruction.
And so, if his goal is to become the warrior god king, yeah, that would be those people,
right?
People,
monsters. There we
go. But there could be a true believer sect that are yeah, Nuek should be the leader. Nuek should be the one to lead us in battle. And that could certainly be, yeah.
Not Monsters High, right?
No.
Minnow. I'm trying to make a pun with Minotaur and then them being supporters.
Well, we can come back to the name.
Yeah, because apparently when you give someone a little bit of time to come up with a name, the name is awesome.
And not terrific.
Right.
So what is the one beneficial feature related to your values and beliefs? Or do you want to talk about what are the Holy Writ and sacred teachings and stuff they follow?
Yeah, I mean, I guess let's start there. They believe that monsters should have their own space. Monsters should be self-governing.
Oh, so they want to break off in their own oh wow, they want to succeed
and that's
Mauxferry,
or at least become kind of a.
It's not like an equal rights thing. It's literally we want.
I mean,
to be separate.
I don't want to make it all political like that.
Yeah. I get you. So you're just.
But I guess the goal is to wall it off.
Oh no.
And Mauxferry probably nominally has control over it, but it is more or less self-governing.
Okay. So they want to become a state inside of Mauxferry, essentially?
Yeah.
No federal government. They want to be a state.
I mean, think of a Native American tribal land.
So
they self-govern. They apply their own rules.
Yes.
But they are under the umbrella of the nation.
Gotcha. I was thinking Gundam, but that's something different. Where it's Federation versus the sides and stuff. But sorry, that's very anime, Dave. I'm sorry.
Super anime.
Sorry.
So is part of this through the sheer might and strength kind of?
Yes, I mean by following Nuek, you gain might and strength in battle for the upcoming war against the humans.
Oh boy! So they're sorry.
Because the humans aren't going to let this happen without a fight.
So their one beneficial is they are. Are they really strong, or what are your words?
Endurance, might, and sword.
So sounds like either a might or sword thing.
Probably, yeah. I would say might is an easy thing to point to.
So
and,
they're like for some reason like really freaking strong.
yeah. I mean, like
Or-
you follow New X teachings, you get swole. It's like that creatine powder, man.
You're gonna start being like a life coach / trainer.
Oh shit.
Is that a follower?
Yes, new
Okay.
follower. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, thanks. That's
Thanks
cool.
for following.
Yeah. So, what kind of demands do you have for them? Like, what are things they must do?
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah. I think they must throw off the shackles of Mauxferry's rule.
Okay. So they're pretty much like
the rules of the city don't apply in
Right.
Monsterville.
So
Don't pay your taxes.
Don't pay your taxes. The town guard doesn't tell you what to do.
Fuck the police.
so pretty much, i.e., like pretty much their confrontation or something with the Iron Dragoon. It sounds like
Oh God, yeah, probably.
sounds like one of the major.
Yeah, that would be one of the major opponents.
Because with Gerlach, it's the Church of
Right,
Palor.
because the Iron Dragoon is going to want to march in here and restore order, so to speak, and make us all wear clothes like humans, carry swords and shields, and march to their little parade.
Sit at a table, eat off a plate.
Yeah, with knives and forks in the right position.
Yes.
Say please and thank you.
Is there anything costly they must sacrifice or a restrictive code of personal conduct beyond fuck the police?
Yeah, they should be monstrous. They should
Embrace themselves.
Yeah, embrace your monstrous nature.
Okay. So
when the cute little humans come to Monsterville, it's fucking bananas in there, man.
Yeah,
like
pretty
it's wild ass shit going on.
So how many Dominion do you want a month?
17.
So for 2 Dominion is 2 problems, 3. So you start at 1, and
Yeah.
we kind of there's like pretty much just 1 Dominion for 1 esque problem, 2 Dominion for 2 problems, 3 Dominion for 3 problems, 4 Dominion for 5 problems. And Gerlach had 2.
Yeah, he has 2. We've got 1 good one right there. Right.
Fuck the Iron Dragoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, can we just start saying fuck the Iron Dragoon?
Yeah, pretty much. Fuck the Iron Dragoon.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got a nice ring to it.
It does have a nice ring to it. Would they? I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, do these problems? Do you want them to be reflected in their dealings with other factions? Is it how you want those problems
pretty much
mechanically to work?
Yeah. So when I haven't played the faction game yet, but they're overarching like world issues. Like
Right.
these are like the Iron for Gerlach. It's like the Iron Dragoon or not the Iron, Church of Palor is going to be like fuck those guys kind of
Right.
thing. They'll have a vendetta against them and vice versa. And also like with their sloppy evidence, like the SSU or Iron Dragoon or some other people can be like, brr.
Yeah.
So your problems are like the Iron Dragoon for sure because they're at odds, and your faction may want to go actually at them. You
Right.
could say. So it's like these very macro problems.
Yeah.
So are you shooting for 2 Dominion?
I would like. Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So, that's not follow. Yeah, like it seems like a lot of this is just doubling down on just like don't follow rules.
Right. I
Be
mean, we specifically
confrontational,
said don't
embrace
pay
it.
your taxes, which it is easy to build in.
Yeah.
We could also talk about how obviously the part of the city that monsters have been relegated to isn't the good part of town.
Right.
They've been given the worst land, the worst roads, the worst housing, and monsters need to take what they need. And so there could be
Don't pay your taxes. Take what you need.
right.
So then, you're getting the financial strains of this. Yeah, that's good.
And so, the conflict may come with, them raiding merchants and
Right.
warehouses and
Yeah, that's good. Cool. All right. I'm guessing you haven't thought of a name yet, which is fine.
The name of my followers.
yeah. So in
yeah.
the chat, there's been let's see, Monsters High, Monsters Revolution, Power to the Beast, Beastal Laureate, 2 horns good, no horns bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cherry doesn't have any horns.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean, there's several monsters that don't.
You can come back to that if you wish.
But yes, we will. I do like that kind of a concept.
Mm-hmm.
Claws versus laws.
Oh
man.
God!
Oh my God! I hate you, John.
Just take one of my blue fire things right now.
Yeah,
just take it.
Just like, can I just like give my tithings to John? Because like you come out of nowhere and just like, here's this name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, Dave is the writer of the group.
Even in chat, damn.
Yeah, that's right.
Not taking things personally or anything. Nope.
Yeah. Amber says that, and John like makes a note. Make every witty comment.
They will all pay her.
Anytime she has to say a name, let her say something stupid and then make a better one instantly, and then rub it in.
Blah, 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 blah. And say them in the Gerlach voice. That's the best part.
Just hoof it to victory. Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
All right. So there you go. Thank you, Dave.
Laws versus laws.
I can even see like a little icon that's like a piece of paper held up with like 3 claw. Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
I guess one of us will have to draw that, huh?
Yeah.
John, can you do that?
What is it?
The claws versus laws.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were pinging me right there, saying,
Yeah, I
John, can you do that? No, I probably shouldn't.
John can make French toast for breakfast. Oh, I didn't think so. No, John, you're a good artist. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I've seen Gerlach, the drawings of Gerlach you've done.
Yeah.
I've
seen you draw other stuff that's really
I am
good
a
too.
functional doodler.
No, I disagree. You're good.
No, I'm just a doodler.
I mean, to be fair, with that end of the table, there's a pretty high
I know,
bar.
exactly.
But, I mean, taking out people who get paid to do it, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those situations where it's like, you know, you've got like Rembrandt and Picasso over there, and I'm like, I put poop on a paper.
Said no poop talk, and then we got poop talk.
No!
75% less. Though.
Yeah, we didn't say
And
no.
also really
We said
recognize
25.
that they're the two who do it are the related ones.
I don't have poop talk.
You keep saying it,
Boop,
though.
boop, 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 boop. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
It's not like I'm just going to poop
All right,
out some
rein
poop
this
talk.
in.
here.
Rein this in.
Yeah, rein this in. Okay. We'll
Wipe it off. Wipe it off.
I'm going to give.
Flush it away.
There we go. We're going to flush away by giving John some more opportunity to talk about something different.
Okay.
So, John.
Hold on. John needs to...
I'm not dying.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Hairball.
So, there's been a couple days that have passed at least, and you teleport around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide in shadows, blinking
Yeah,
in
and you
there.
blink. And so a lot of times, I don't know how it feels or looks when you do this kind of thing. It's probably just, going into blackness and then you come out of it kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But one of these times, you jump. You don't end up where you expect.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to that eaves up there where I'm going to stick to the side of the wall and look down on somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
And instead I end up...
You end up in nothingness. There's just nothing. It's silent.
Does it look familiar?
Probably. There's no feeling of anything, just the pitch black of the void.
My heart goes pitter-patter.
You try to move around, and you move around freely, but there's just nothing.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything.
Yeah.
I don't see, but I feel like I'm moving.
Yes.
I mean,
there's nothing. And
can I lick my fingers? Can I?
Yep.
I'm still. So I see me.
You're
basically.
there, yeah, but there's this. It's the void.
Yeah, so my tongue comes out and touches myself a lot, just to make sure that I'm really there.
Hell.
And you wait there. It seems like an eternity, even though for on the material plane it's not really. But for you, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm here forever.
No. It's, am I here forever? Is it time?
Yes. No. And then all of a sudden, just kind of far off in the void, you see this needle or pinprick of super bright light, just so freaking bright. And it approaches you, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can feel the heat starting to come off of this.
I don't like this.
No, I don't think you would. And it finally reaches you, and it's as big as you, if not bigger.
Do I have my blades?
Yes, but you cannot move around, or you can't move forward. You're just
Yes,
kinda
I'm just suspended there.
Yeah, and you notice this is a giant like sun symbol of Palor. And so you just growl at it. And as you growl in it, it kind of is there.
It's bright. It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts a lot. And then all of a sudden, the colors invert. The sun becomes pitch black, and where all the lines would be, instead of it being like black lines or dark edges, they become just pure white. So it's a pure black symbol of the sun of Palor with all the edges being highlighted in white.
Black hole sun.
Once you come,
Black hole center. Sun center.
And it's just there, and now it's like there's no heat coming off of it. There's nothing. Like it's just there.
All right, I'm a little skeptical.
And then it rotates around, and as it rotates around, yet again there is the sun again. It's this bright, hot thing. And then it starts to approach you, and the heat becomes just unbearable. But it starts rotating around, and then it's like super freaking hot, and then it's nothing. And like there's nothing, and it's super hot again. And
when
it's nothing.
when the super hot side starts coming around, I will spit at it.
Your spit just kind of evaporates. And it keeps on rotating very, very slowly and approaching you. And you notice as it's approaching you, it's getting like really close. It starts to shrink in size. And it keeps on rotating, and the heat becomes more manageable, and the nothingness feels like nothing, or the other side feels like almost like ice cold because of that heat, the heat difference.
Sure, yeah.
And then and you notice it gets smaller and smaller, and it gets closer to you. And that one side is like almost like pitch black. It's just like a pitch black sun with this.
I like that side.
But it's still like
I hate that side. I like that side. I hate that side.
And yet again, both sides are the symbol of Palor on it.
Yes, I know Palor is evil. It's all a mask.
And the very hot side starts to cool down, and you see it approaching, and it's almost getting down to the size of a medallion, and it's just gold. So one side's gold, one's like almost like the void, and they're together. And
Two sides of the same coin.
oh my god!
I know, that's what I'm saying. I've been saying it for 7 years now.
And it actually approaches you and like it goes to one of your hands, or it kind of approaches like where a medallion would be worn, and you can grasp it if you want, and you notice that it's actually a locket, and it's about the size maybe of your fist in circumference or something like that.
Well, that's certainly weird.
And one side is the Palor-esque Palor, and the other one's just a void.
My ability to open things, can I open the locket?
You open it up, and there's no pictures there, and it's engraved on both sides. Is like it's just a flush surface of gold and this void black kind of thing. Is the name Matthias Cromwell?
Yes.
Matthias Cromwell. And as you read this name,
What the hell is going on now?
I didn't know.
He asked me at the beginning
I
of the
was
show,
like,
how do you pronounce this name?
I
I have no idea who Matthias is.
I was really hoping you pronounced it wrong.
Yeah, I almost did. Matthias Cromwell.
Matthias.
Matthhias Cromwell, Cromwell. As you read this name,
Excuse me.
okay. As you read this name, you kind of like read it to yourself, and as you read it to yourself, you feel like you've always had this name.
Wait, what? Like I've always known this name, or this is my name?
Your name, but you also think, but you also can think of like Gerlach, and you're like, that's my name as well.
Uh-oh.
I don't like this.
But this name, like you read, you're like, oh yeah, that's.
Is Gerlach on the dark side and
Nope.
Matthias?
No, it's just this name on both sides.
I will try to inspect it a little bit more, see if there's any more information to
There's
garner.
nothing additional.
All right. I will tell the void that I am puzzled by this.
What does that sound like? What does that sound like?
I don't understand, mistress. but I will take it if this is what you want.
And as you say that, there's a gold chain that forms at the end of the locket,
Oh
as
god.
if to like wear it.
Yeah.
Not to strangle myself?
No,
with?
not to
Because I'm open to that. If I have to wear a gold locket.
With Baylor symbol on it.
Oh, Zanye, I understand your mission. Yeah, I will.
This is a test.
Yeah, I will see if I can hide it amongst my tattered non-clothing and behind, my cloak, and see if I can cover it up.
Which side do you have face outwards?
The black side.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Absolutely not
That
the
was the wrong
bright,
choice.
the bright shiny gold side.
What do you keep close to your heart? The dark or the light?
Yeah, you do have the light closer to your heart now.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
But I'm hiding it.
All right. And as you wear it, and you kind of probably look down and inspect it, right?
Yes.
And you're looking at like a void side with the white lines for the edges.
Can I smudge that a little bit?
No, it is just as it is. You kind of look at it and you keep on looking at it, and your vision seems to just kind of funnel down into looking at the nothingness of the void. And
It's
then
pretty.
And all of a sudden you look up and you're back to where you were going to teleport.
I'm like stuck to the side of the wall, like, what?
And you notice that you are wearing this medallion.
Can I open it up again?
Yep, it still says the same name. And as you read that name, you're like, I've always had that name.
I've never had this name. I've always had this name. I've never had this name. I've always had this name. No! No!
Now I've got 2 talking inanimate objects in this group.
Yeah.
Poor little Smeagol.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. I would say Gerlach is weirded out at this point. He needs to find out who this Matthias Cromwell really is.
Who do you go to?
I don't have any clue. I know who I'm going to go to.
All right.
We've got a certain cherub who knows lots of names.
Okay, sure.
Tell me who this is.
So the cherub's just like settling into his new job as, you love her, you love her, and he loves him. Everyone loves someone.
Okay.
And Gerlach loves Matthias.
I will just loom up on him.
Oh, he rolled really, really well. Okay. So you loom up on him as he is pretty much like some kind of relationship counseling.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, listening to everybody's problems.
And then just wave your little, you're better.
Yeah.
It's fixed. You love each other.
You still love each other. Goodbye.
It doesn't bother you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so after he finishes his next client,
Sure.
the shadow in the corner of his room suddenly spouts a Gerlach.
Yep.
And I will just loom over him and, who is Matthias Cromwell?
You?
Is not the correct answer.
I feel like that's you.
I feel like that's you.
I think you should look again.
He does a 360.
Yeah, exactly. 360 flies around. You?
Can you see family and friends?
What?
Does Matthias Cromwell have a family?
Oh god.
What do you feel like? Does Matthias have a family?
It would make it more interesting if he did.
As you're saying this, you already know the answer.
Yeah.
They
Well-
do.
Well, surely Matthias has a family, whoever the hell he is.
And so, yeah, Cher's like, oh, yeah, you have a wife and kids, right?
Oh, this is a test. Where do my wife and my kids live?
The residence district.
Do you have an address?
Yeah, sure, they give you one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, Residence Lane.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy Couple Lane.
Happy Couple Lane.
Oh my god, Gerlach has a family.
Ooh.
And like the minute he walks through the door, the spell
Oh
is
my
complete,
God.
and he transforms into a human
Oh no.
with like khakis and a tie. And
Oh
like,
no.
hey, honey, I'm home.
A polo shirt that's striped.
Yes, and like the last 7 years was a
A dream.
He fell asleep on the train on the way home.
That's
Dreamt he
our
was in a
Gerlach.
Oh, that's our Gerlach, and that's when the sitcom starts.
God, that's so good.
He just wanders around the sitcom set talking to himself. Well, I guess I'll go to the accountant today and sort out our taxes. I want to murder someone.
Oh my God, a repressed businessman.
Yeah, Matthias Cromwell is the businessman with the Gerlach inside him.
Yes,
Right.
Exactly. Oh my God.
And he has oh gosh, what would Matthias wear?
Honey,
that would have the name Gerlach
honey,
on
I'm
it?
going out to get the knives sharpened. Is there anything else you need?
I'm trying to think. What? It's
Bring
almost
home
like a
some
messed
bread
up.
and milk,
Oh,
honey.
it could be like some weird messed up ghost.
Oh,
rider
you
situation.
know I love bread.
I love the bread.
That's my Gerlach.
God, I'm out. I'm out. Whatever you had planned, it isn't that good.
It's not. Yeah, we're gonna turn this whole game around to Gerlach, and we're all gonna role play Gerlach's family.
Oh God, yes. Papa, can you bring me home the toy wagon you promised? Yes.
Hey, neighbor.
Just making barrels like I do every day.
Thought I'd bring back that machete I borrowed the other day.
Did it work for you? Because I think I got it good and sharp.
Oh, yeah. It sure came in handy. As a matter of fact, I just came back from the hospital. My hand's missing. Like, I had an accident.
Oh.
neighbor.
Wah.
Oh, neighbor. Haha. Everybody loves Gerlach.
Please. Let's just do this.
So, what do you do next, Gerlach?
I'm going to stake out the house.
Yeah, looks like a townhouse. Not too big, nothing flashy. You probably look in the window.
Does it say Cromwell on the front door?
I don't think people would do. Not here.
The Cromwells.
Oh, the Cromwells. That's probably inside.
Does
Yeah.
it say wipe your claws on the front?
No.
Does it say leave your bread and leave?
That's pretty good.
Leave the bread and leave.
Give us our daily bread.
Give us our daily bread. Inscribed on the door.
God. Yes, that's on the door.
Put the bread in the bread basket and go away.
You look inside.
Anyways.
I do look inside.
Yeah, I'm just. What would you be married to?
If Gerlach was an accountant and a
I don't
human.
know. You tell me.
Name Matthias Cromwell.
What would Gerlach be married to?
Someone who looks like the
What?
salty bitch.
That's what he said.
Not
He
who?
said what?
Well,
He said
I'll
what?
tell you what my first thought is, but nobody's going to like it.
Okay.
I think he's married to a former paladin of.
No, not that former paladin.
Yeah.
No.
What former paladin?
It could be
No.
another former paladin.
No.
It could
A
be.
paladin of what?
No.
You know.
No.
Who's the one person we're
Yeah,
not going to let
but
him
it-
get married
I
to?
think it's unfair to say no when you put the ball in his park.
I know. I fucked myself.
But
I'm having a really hard time knowing what you guys are talking about.
So is it
talking about
Who was the one
or
person we're
what?
going to
Yeah,
red
yeah,
card?
yeah.
Okay,
red card
I
on
think
that.
it should be a
Oh.
retired paladin.
Okay, that's fine.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's fine.
Okay.
A very,
I gotcha.
a very holy-looking woman,
Sure. Yeah, and you
pure and innocent.
2.5 kids.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
So she's pregnant.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Thank God.
Instantly with Gerlach, we're like, no, he chopped his kid in half.
Yeah, I know.
And somehow keeps it
Soon I'm
alive.
gonna have
he
2
went-
1/4 kids.
He went all King Solomon on his children.
Oh.
2 3/4.
And the kids look like if Gerlach and this woman had a kid.
Wait, like
Like
Gaunt?
gaunt and gray skinned?
Well, the gaunt I did to myself.
Yeah,
but they,
exactly.
But they're thin and gray, dark skin,
so they look
grayish.
half skulk, half human.
Yeah.
Because the skulks are really they're chameleons. They can
Yeah.
change their colors.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just like this one.
Okay. Wow.
And yeah, that's what you see through the window.
This is very weird.
This is very weird even for us. Oof.
Yeah. So Gerlach will, Gerlach Matthias. No, Gerlach. Will sneak up to the back door
Sure.
and let himself in, hiding in the shadows.
Okay.
Doing my whole prowling thing.
Sure. When do you reveal yourself?
I just want to take some notes.
Okay.
I'm not planning to reveal myself.
I was gonna say, is there like a
Yeah.
photo of like Gerlach with his family on a picnic, and he's wearing like an all blue jean?
All blue jeans, the whole family's wearing denim, and it's like they're laying on top of each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
That's great.
Like awkward family photos.
Except they're on a pile of skulls. No.
That's our Gerlach.
It is a very wholesome house. What you assume to be your wife is making a dinner that sounds really good. They have their own stone oven.
They're making pizza.
Bread bean.
Yes,
Baked.
bread.
I can smell bread baking.
Yeah, and
The one thing that gets Gerlach.
It's like Gerlach was like 95% against Matthias Cromwell, and now it's like 60% against Matthias. Like, okay,
He's got good bread
I can
taste.
totally do this. I'll just be here for a couple days.
yeah, that bread smells like you. Gerlach probably has some favorites, and that smell of that bread is your favorite bread. Whatever that is, whatever bread that Gerlach's ever been like, this is damn good bread. This is my
I
favorite
feel
bread.
like it'd be pumpernickel.
Yeah, I have no idea what damn good bread for Gerlach would be. It's probably a rye or something.
Yeah, but you smell it and you're like, that's my favorite bread. Or that's my favorite bread. So
Nice.
and so you probably go around the house. In your bedroom is this symbol palor over the bed.
Oh, jeez.
You see like the Holy Scripture in the nightstand. It's just a wholesome home waiting for you.
Does
All
one of
right.
the kids have a Count Sancula toy?
Sure.
Sure.
I
Like a
will
little- like a
step out of the
stuffed animal.
out of the shadows
We're at.
in the kitchen.
Okay. You're like, your wife's like, Matthias, you're home. How was sermon?
It was so good.
That's great. And she looks down and she sees the medallion kind of peeking around. She's like, oh. She flips around. It's like, honey, this side. And she pats your chest and gives you a peck on the cheek. So the gold side is then showing out.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little confused.
About what?
It's been a long day.
Well, I know you're really busy at the church all the time. I understand.
That's right. The church. To Palor.
Yeah,
Where I'm a...
you're one of those guys that you kind of make you make sure people get along. That
mediator?
Pretty much, yeah. That when there are issues coming up between one church doesn't agree with the other, and when the Cardinals meet together, you're always there to help smooth things over.
How's the dinner making going?
Great. The rye bread's right. And she goes and gets it out and starts cutting it. It's like, I know you like it super fresh.
Well, is there enough for some friends? I have to bring some colleagues from work over.
I can. Or there should be. We'll just have. What's your son's name?
Hi, Matt.
Matty Jr.
We'll just have Matt just take it easy. He really likes to eat this bread, but we'll just have him take it easy. He'll have a little bit more of the soup.
Can he please be a teenager who plays football?
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Yeah, he's clearly, and his daughter has to be a cheerleader.
Yes.
Absolutely, they're both on the church team.
Right.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, he plays a Christian league football. I mean, Palor league.
Palor, yeah. They're like the Fighting Sons or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
God.
Blazing Suns.
Oh God, yes.
Oh,
That's
my
perfect.
Well, let me go round
the
up
game
the
I wanna
guys and let them know it's fine to come over for dinner.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be back.
All right.
And
This is-
I will skulk out.
All right.
Chris is gonna flip his shit when he comes back and we're playing a sitcom, man. He's gonna flip his shit.
He's gonna love it.
He missed
gonna
a
love
good
it.
episode.
Now I'm of two minds here, and I'm just going to throw this out to the group.
Okay.
You're like mind.
On the one hand, no. On the one hand, I could go get the rest of the party and have them solve this, in which case we'd all get to play, or I could just bring my band of crazy lunatic killers in.
Oh God.
What would? Let me ask you this: what would Gerlach actually do?
I don't know. I'm really at a
Okay,
loss
so-
at this point.
I think
On the one hand, I want to solve this mystery. On the other hand, I would just want to kill them all.
It would be fun to get us over there.
let
I
me
think.
just ask real quick: is
Probably.
Gerlach more interested in getting rid of this or actually solving what's going on?
Solving.
Because
probably call these people.
Because I think it's a test of some sort. And I don't know who's testing me, but I'm
Because I think in all of the experience of the party of the group, Milana is the one that helps solve the thing.
Yeah.
So I think that's
And they're probably
best.
not real anyway. And if they aren't real, they're probably some sort of either constructs or there's some horrific thing is going to turn into. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is me pulling my character sheets together.
All right.
So you bring the party. With,
Yes.
And
you tell them.
So I've got something weird going on.
okay, that doesn't sound unusual, but go ahead and tell us.
Weirder than normal, and it doesn't involve killing.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, there's a deluded, crazy family who thinks I'm their father.
When was this when the whole group starts laughing?
It's not funny! There's nothing funny about this! It is seriously taxing my patience.
So, okay. Milana composes herself.
I can't do it now.
This is funny, Father. I think
Jonatella starts
well, in what context does Gerlach bring us here? If you say we're going to family dinner, I'm gonna bring Jam.
So Milana's like, what do you mean
I think she's at home.
they have that they think you're their husband, like you have a family?
So I was out just stalking some people that need killing earlier.
Okay.
When suddenly I was in the void. I'm pretty sure it was the void. It was dark and it was black and it felt like home.
Huh.
And then there's this holy symbol thing flying through the air at me, burning me. But then it's got the darkness on the other side of it. And so I'm thinking, well, Palor is evil. So it's the two sides because, there's all the signs that Palor is evil. But then it became this little thing and I put it on my neck because it gave me a chain and I'm stupid. Stupid girl. So,
Which side is facing out right now?
He never turned it around.
I didn't.
All side out.
No!
So Milana's gonna be like, so you were just doing your business and then all of a sudden you
I
had
was so ready to do some business.
and you were just in a different place.
Yes.
I had something similar happen to me recently.
And then when I returned from I tracked down this family because there's a name inside it.
Can I see the symbol? Would you let me hold it?
Yes, take the thing.
So I hold the symbol. Can I?
Are you still wearing it, Gerlach?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, can I try and take it off? Does it come off?
How do you let Milana inspect it?
I'll try and just,
Okay, it comes off.
okay. And then I'll go to touch it. Does anything happen when I touch it?
No, I had to
Okay.
double check. I had to role play something in my head really quick
Okay.
between NPCs.
Okay.
Does Gerlach smell the same when he became Matthias?
Oh, for you,
I never became Matthias.
He's
for,
old.
for you when
He's always been Matthias.
you want to?
No, I'm
Was there something different about him? Is what you're asking?
Yeah, has he changed?
Oh yeah, for you guys, no, he just looks the same. He smells the same. And
I smell like dust and death.
Does it sound strange to us that his name is Matthias Cromwell?
Well, that's what I was going to do.
Oh, yeah.
So like one of the things I want to do is
Because
right, yeah, he hasn't. Did you say the name yet?
well, I'm looking at the locket.
Okay,
now.
yeah, you look. So to you, it just looks like a holy symbol.
It doesn't look like Palor symbol.
It looks like a holy Palor
Yeah,
symbol,
can
but
I-
it's not a locket,
Oh.
What?
So-
and it's not. It's gold on both sides.
What?
So this is just golds on both sides.
No!
And here, I hand it back to you.
do
I
we,
tell you, there's a pin in there.
Does he open it?
So as you put it back on, like as you take it from her, you when you notice when she's holding it, it does not have hinges, but as you take it back, it has hinges again.
They're just hidden really well.
Okay, let me do the subtle eye of knowing. I'm gonna concentrate and see if this is like what kind of magic is this? Is this truly Palor's magic? Like, is this a divine magic?
It's a divine magic. It's not Palor's magic, and what were the two words?
So it's basically its general function, and a
It's
vague
powerful,
sense of
yeah.
danger or wheel.
Wheel,
Okay, so
but it's wheel. when Gerlach is holding it. When you hold it, it's like, but you're kind of like, just hold on to that, and you know.
So this magic, whatever this object is only responding to you. So I can't open this.
I crack it open.
So yeah, as he takes it and he cracks it open, you notice that there is now the void.
Oh, wow.
The black with the white lining.
So
and
you have to be the one that activates it, and the name's inside. I
can
read it too.
Right here. It's right here. You see it, right?
I do.
As you read that name, you're like, oh yeah, it's kind of like that is Gerlach too. As soon as you read it.
As soon as I read that name, my mind is just like, just as synonymous like Gerlach.
Yeah, you're like, that's one of his names he goes by. As soon as you read it.
Whoa.
Gerlach, it's you. That's Matthias. That's you. That's one of your names.
Yeah, I just always prefer to call you Gerlach.
Yes, you always like I'm Gerlach and stuff, but
yeah, whoever's read, if you have not read, if whoever's not looked into the locket, you don't have this feeling. But
so I say, oh yeah, Gerlach, you're Matthias. What does Newek say?
Wait, people who haven't looked into this locket?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is peering over.
The only reason why I want to confirm this is because even though I'm completely out of character, I wasn't there. Medic,
sure.
Like Cherry reacted to him being Matthias without actually looking inside the locket.
Correct.
So.
Oh, do you bring that to our attention?
Yeah, I told you guys the whole story.
Okay. Oh, so Cherry, Cherry's
whatever I just left on, I just glossed over.
So I'm saying like Cherry didn't have to look inside of it, but we had to look inside of it to feel like that's his name.
Are you saying this out loud to me?
Yeah,
I'm asking you because it seems like an inconsistency in who
has not been an inconsistency so far.
No.
Who has looked in the locket?
Are you telling me
about
Cherry? Are you bringing it to attention that Cherry told without looking in the locket?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it has something to do with polyphony.
Oh, good.
I mean, maybe it's a thing where polyphony has our information and our names and stuff, and just this could be a trick.
Oh, that'd be a trick.
Oh, it's definitely a trick.
I mean, right now.
It feels like a it feels like a thing.
I mean,
for polyphony, because it's love.
What's love, Gerlach or Newek?
What's love got to do with it?
It is a magic that makes love.
So right now, I think what's going on in Milana's mind is obviously magic has. So it's like she's fighting it, kind of like she knows that this information has been slid into her head, and she's like,
with your knowledge word, I would allow that.
Yeah, because like also it's just like this doesn't make sense. It's like it's like a slippery feel in her mind. It's like when you're like trying to remember did I have that dream? Was that a dream that I had, or did that really happen? Did I really do that today, or was that something I thought about last night? And so I think she's trying to be like, something feels wrong. I know Gerlach's Matthias, but I also know that's not quite right. And she's like, you can see that she's like struggling to tell you guys this. And if Cherry and I looked at the locket and that made sense. So if Cherry didn't look at it, maybe it has something to do with polyphony. But
you also know that I think I said the right word, that it's not a danger magic.
No,
it's a good magic.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's gonna hurt us or Gerlach specifically. I don't think there's any animosity or danger to it, but it definitely feels not right.
I agree.
Okay.
I like how your eye squints when you use knowledge, because Milana only has one eye.
Yeah, I do that.
You're like, I've been thinking about it, and on the one hand, I know what's right.
Yes.
On the other hand, it's terrific. It's awesome.
So yeah,
well, guys, I might be wrong, but I've got some family killing to do. Do you want to come over?
I mean, I would love to see your family. Let's have dinner.
Yes, I will bring them home with me.
All right.
I would like some bread.
Soup.
Was
there soup? That'd be a bonus.
Is Tella come with you?
Nah, she needs this.
What? This is important for her.
If Gerlach's inviting us to go do something, it might be bad.
She needs to see a good family.
Get murdered?
No, like Matthias and little Maddie and
Are you saying we're not a good family?
Yes.
Newek.
Yes.
I can't believe you'd say that, Newek.
Well,
You're her godfather of all
Well,
people.
I do pretty well. I know about family.
I don't know. You just said that you were not a good family.
Come on, guys.
said
Dinner's
we
getting cold.
are not a good family.
And we head to dinner.
On the way to dinner,
Yeah.
Brimstone and Newek argue
She's
about
staying
this.
home. The Fight Club's babysitting.
Okay.
There we go.
Kuno's
Not
got it
an
covered.
appropriate babysitter.
they're-
Actually, it's totally appropriate.
Yeah, totally.
Super good.
It's super good. They're
Yeah.
Whipping their ass soon.
They're like, here, punch the punching bag.
Exactly.
Joe."
Did I decide on my wife's name?
No, you didn't. What's your wife's name?
I don't know.
Sophia.
Yes.
Sophia's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
What's your other child's name? Is it a daughter or son?
It's a daughter.
Oh, yeah, that's
She's
right.
a cheerleader.
She's
Yeah.
a
And
cheerleader.
her name is
Junior high cheerleader. Sally.
There
Sally,
you go.
Sophia, and Matt.
Yep, there we go.
Maddie Jr.
Yeah, so you guys go to dinner. You're
Matthias Cromwell II.
Sophia.
The third.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes.
I'm writing this down, but I hope to get to cross it off real
Nope,
soon.
it's going to be a thing forever.
Yeah, you get there. Your Sophia has had to rearrange stuff. She probably went to the neighbor to go borrow a table and some chairs because the people are coming over.
He didn't even say how many. He just said
Yeah.
friends.
Or that one is 8 feet
Like-
tall and another is an invisible pixie. But, you know.
I think it's going to be interesting to me to see whether she recognizes that my friends
Oh,
are all.
smart.
I'm perfectly fine, though. Like,
Yeah, regardless.
Right, he's
Yeah.
going to be
I'm
good.
perfectly fine.
That's true.
I'm
That's
normal.
true.
So yeah, they come over. Do you introduce them or anything like that, or are you just like, hey, they're here and just sit down, or how does this
Yeah.
look? How does it look like as you enter?
Here's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, we're good.
Hi, honey. I brought the guys over. You remember them, right?
Oh yeah, Newek, Brimstone, and I'm guessing Milana must be around here.
I appear. I am here.
I love your clothes, Milana.
Oh, thank you, Sophia. I say without even skipping a beat.
I got super giddy for a moment because I'm really hoping that we sit down for dinner and we hear Gerlach give thanks.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Gerlach will give thanks.
Does Sophia, was Sophia expecting Azrael as well?
Yes, but yeah, she's like, oh, where's Azrael?
He was busy
I know he's really busy with the church as well.
burning the midnight oil.
Yeah, he. Well, when
He
you're
sure-
when you're a saint of Palor, you're real busy.
He's a workaholic, that's for sure.
Yep.
Is that rye bread I smell?
It is, Milana. You always know what I'm cooking.
That's true. Are you gonna have spaghetti tonight too? It's my favorite.
I can whip some up. I was gonna make a.
Maladas!
Is it a stew?
Yeah, it was clam chowder.
You know I love the stew.
Yeah.
No, I
cheddar.
wanted spaghetti.
Well, Milana, just chew on some bread, and we'll.
I'll eat the clam chowder.
You guys remember when we first set up that food kitchen?
Yeah, donkey burgers, am I right?
All the special ingredients?
They are efficient in cost.
Yes. Wait. Wait. What?
Newek has a normal voice now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a sweater vest.
It's like all of a sudden I feel like Milana's like remembering these false memories, I feel like. Like she's like,
That is very
No,
accurate.
Newek's blown the shit away. Like, he doesn't think about things too hard.
Yeah.
But this is a trip because he never looked at the locket.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, and so it's just like
You still only know him as Gerlach. 'cause
right.
you've not looked at
And
him.
I don't know these people. I don't know this lady.
No.
Soup smells good.
Yeah, yeah. The food smells really good.
I'm okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But the whole
Brimstone's
like,
so it's cool that he's just
like this
whatever,
lady
sure,
knew
yeah.
my name and that's weird and like okay.
Yeah, she knew your name.
I mean, yeah. Brimstone's totally down with it. He's
Yeah.
just like, he just knows free food. Yeah, man.
And so I'll sit down and she's like, "Oh, Gerlach, are you gonna bless this meal?"
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay.
Our Father Palor in the sky above, bringing that hellish light down upon us, burning our skin and hurting our eyes, bringing us bounty and goodness to the world and to all he shines his light on, and murdering families and separating them from their children. Well, bless this meal, great Palor, because I want to kill you.
Amen.
Amen.
Brimstone's literally just giggling.
Yeah. Are the kids here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't find anything wrong with me.
Maddie and Sally?
No, Maddie and Sally and Sophia were.
Just nodding along.
Yeah. That was great. Great, hubby. Sure.
Honey.
Honey. There we go. Yeah.
One of Gerlach's protruding veins in his forehead, because he's all so ropey, is just like throbbing.
So like I feel like I'm getting false memories, but it's obviously not affecting Gerlach. I'm noticing that.
Right. Yeah. Even girl, like all this, like these names and stuff make sense, but you're still you. You're like you associate with this name and all these things, but you clearly know that you are also Gerlach.
Right.
Huh.
And Milana,
I said the
you know
same
him
thing,
as both names.
but
yeah.
I'm like, it's again like that weird dream. Like, man, he's always had this family. I don't know why this is awkward for everybody, even though it's obviously not right.
Right.
Wow. Well,
So,
Yeah, like
honey, did you learn anything new at the church today?
Yes, I learned a lot of new stuff today.
Did you learn about the void?
Yes, I did learn about the void.
That's great. And everyone else,
Next tail is switching. Like, what the hell?
did she do that voice?
to Gerlach. Everyone else, you just heard like Palor or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, actually.
Milana would?
Oh wait, no.
You want
Milana hears Palor. You two hear the void.
oh cool.
Oh, wow. I have a question.
Brimstone's like, yeah, the void.
yeah.
Eats another thing of food, like bread. Just, void.
What do Gerlach's children look like? This is important.
This is always important. We have to describe these characters in great detail.
Well, I mean,
they're-
like a
they're-
half skulk. I want to know what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know. What does it look like?
Well, I mean, they have
bald.
camouflaging skin and they have no hair.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
So,
Sure.
but
But they probably
Are they thin children?
they would normally be thin children, but they're mixed with that stupid human blood.
Right.
So who knows?
they probably have a little bit of
Like thin for humans?
slightly thin for humans, but they're probably tall. Like they're definitely like approaching this like taller than Gerlach kind of deal.
Okay, sure.
They're probably a little bit more muscular.
Right.
They probably like actually have proper fingernails
Yeah.
and like good teeth and stuff like that, like human teeth.
Yeah.
Right.
Things
Okay.
like that.
That
So
sounds
put value
legit.
judgments on these teeth.
Well,
Don't put value
I know that's why I
judgments
said
on
keep
yeah.
me talking.
Good teeth.
My teeth are shit. Literally.
Gerlach shit. I assume
Oh,
skull
poop
teeth
jokes?
are.
Is that what we're making now?
Wow.
But yeah, like
Poop.
yeah. So you hear that Gerlach, Milana hears Palor, you two hear
Yeah,
the
it's a
void.
void.
I
Not just
will
easy.
look more closely at my dearly beloved.
He looks fine. And you look down and you notice the symbol has turned itself around to the black side
As it should.
On him.
on him. Yeah, or he just looks down and it's not gold. It is now black.
Okay.
After she said the void.
Or yeah, like you say that and you're like the camera like pans down.
Yeah,
It's like oh,
yeah.
it's different. It's not gold right now.
So, honey, in your Sunday school classes, or whatever Sunday school
Sure.
classes are, what did you learn about Palor? The void!
So you say both.
Yeah.
So then I hear the void.
Like, I would be Sunday school, like
Yeah.
SUN.
Yes, it would be.
yeah.
Yes, it would be the Sun Day School.
well-
the Sunny Day School.
This would be like she's saying both these things at the same time. Milana only hears the Palor side. Everyone else just hears these both at the same time. And maybe for you two, it's hard to distinguish.
Yeah.
But for a girl like this, it's easy. It's like, well, you know best about Palor, and well, we just learned about all his teachings, like you usually talk about, and she just goes on about like legit Palor stuff, right? And the other one's like, that is why you have the symbol, to find out what truly is of Palor. Find the other side of the sun.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Yep, pass that bread.
and we have a nice dinner.
And some clam chowder, honey.
Yeah.
You know it's my favorite.
How are you doing in school, Matt?
Well, you know, I didn't make a varsity. I'm on JV this year.
Wow, you really.
The hell, Matt? Let's go out and knock some shit around.
That'd be great, Uncle Newegg.
I'll teach you the Minotaur way.
But I want to be a wide receiver though.
I don't know what that is. And it doesn't matter.
I'm not into rushing. Look at me.
I look at you. With work, you can be more like a Minotaur.
And he just goes back to eat his clam chowder.
Don't create you.
Yes. Bulk up, Matt. Get swole, Matt. Claws, not laws, Matt.
I like in this whole family scenario, Newegg, and the person's like, right, and Uncle Newegg. Okay, Uncle
Yeah, exactly.
Newegg. Sure, Uncle
Like,
Newegg.
Matt's so tired of Uncle Newegg. Oh, my
just
God.
just nod with Uncle Newegg, and you'll be fine. You'll get through.
So, Gerlach has the camouflaging ability that skulks do.
Yeah.
Gerlach, when he was an assassin in D&D, he had the disguise self ability that lets you change yourself into another, because it was a spell that assassins had.
Yeah.
We haven't really outlined that in the new form, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I concentrate on this stupid thing, keeping in mind that, you know, what she told me. Can I make myself appear to other people as Matt? Or as Matthias?
Not with the stuff around the people around you right now. You have no idea.
Because some of them already see me as a Matthias, right?
Your family sees you as Matthias.
Yeah, as a Matthias.
And
I do, but not these two.
Yeah.
They don't really get it.
So I'm going to I'm going to see if I can dig into my memories of having those abilities back when, and see if this thing that I'm wearing around my neck will let me tap into those abilities again in order to make myself look like a Matthias.
Oh, so you're trying to see if you're getting power from this thing.
if you look like someone different. Oh yeah, nothing happens. Nothing like that. Like you're thinking about this and like you're like, I've always just looked this way, even as Matthias. This is the feeling you get.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to learn how to disguise yourself so you look like your son?
No, I want to know if I want to sneak into a Church of Palor looking like, you know.
Honestly, I can.
Ooh.
What I was gonna do earlier was I was gonna do a word afar off and see if, because like Milana's still trying to fight and figure out like, oh well, yeah, he was always a priest of Palor, or like whatever, minister of Palor, but that conflicts with what she knows of Gerlach.
Right.
So can she do a word far off and like get the understanding, like the community church
Sure.
that. So basically, I have to commit effort for this scene.
Yeah, and maybe you talked up Sophia to be like, oh, where does he?
Yeah, sure.
What's the church he's
Or like when they talked about Sunday school.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. She gave you the
Yeah,
So
Yep.
I can know what's going on in a particular place or community that I've been, but I mean, I've been around churches of Palor and stuff, so
yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
so I can learn as many as 3 sentences of what the GM thinks you'd find most important or most
Sure.
relevant. And my most important thing is, do they believe Gerlach is Matthias?
Sure. Yeah. So
This is-
it's dinner time, but so she named a church that's close by, and they would frequent, and it sounds like Matthias would frequent as well. And you go there, and so I don't know what NPCs would say, but they're talking about church and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, Matthias hasn't been around for a while."
Or Matthias
but-
had a good sermon a couple days ago. Or remember
They,
that?
yeah, they don't say anything like that.
Oh.
They're just like, "Oh, Matthias hasn't been around a while, but luckily Sophia's around to help out and stuff like that."
Okay. Is there anything else of important or relevance to me? Like, is there a picture? Oh, I guess I wouldn't.
Can you see, or you're listening?
I'm.
I think you'd also hear of like, oh, I bet he is just busy with the higher ups. He hasn't been around for a really long time.
Okay, so I know this. So eventually, I'm going to tell Gerlach this information. But
So you can get 3 pieces of information?
Yeah.
Or?
So
3 sentences, and so he basically just told me, Matthias hasn't been here in a long time.
Okay.
but Sophia is keeping.
But Sophia is
down.
holding down the fort. Essentially, he
And-
must be dealing with higher ups.
Do I look different to
Nope.
you?
No, you always look like you
Yeah,
I
are
look
Matthias.
I look like, but I mean,
You physically still look like yourself.
to everyone.
It's almost
To
like this
everyone.
amulet has like a madness effect, almost.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I guess what I'm wondering is, though, it only worked on you because you read it.
Yes.
So if I walk into the church and they haven't seen me, they're just going to see Gerlach walk into the church.
But also, it seems like Sophia's never seen
The thing
this thing before, and either of your children. So
Her Gerlach's Sophia actually was like referenced the medallion and stuff right at the get-go. And she even touched it, was like wrong side because it was black and she turned to gold.
Weird.
So for those of you who haven't read the inside and you're not buying into the bullshit, if I flip it over to the Palor side, do I continue to look like Gerlach?
Yeah, if he messes around with it, you still
You look like Gerlach playing with your necklace.
Thank you. Huh. Okay.
I think with this mystery, we'll wrap it for tonight. It is already 9:03.
how the heck? We have a mystery to solve.
I know.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
more stuff.
I have to practice football
So like
with Maddie.
the end scene is like we're all done eating, and then Gerlach's like going, "Do I look like Gerlach? Do I look like Gerlach? Do I look like Gerlach? Do I look like Gerlach?" Like, yeah, you're always
What's
Gerlach.
Matthias look like?
What is this? Does I look like Matthias? What is Matthias? And then we're like, no, you're just Gerlach. And then it's like
Fades.
fade.
I know. Well, we're going to have table talk in a few minutes, but to kind of wrap it up to see for people that don't want to stick around, I'm Josh Long. Thanks for watching. You can find me at EvilDM Josh on Twitter. And you can find the show at Tales_Mauxferry on Twitter and at Geekspective.com. Where can they find you? Brother John?
They can find me. That's it.
They can find me.
Okay, you can find me on Twitter at Rocket Orca, and also I have a podcast on the Geekspective Network called Shapeshift, where I'm running a game called Ryutama, and also there's Red Mage, Blue Mage, which is a Magic the Gathering talk show, and also on the Don't Split the Podcast Network, I am part of a show that aired 2 weeks ago. We're playing Band of Blades, which is a Forge in the Dark game, and it streams Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on this channel.
Yep, right here.
And you can find me at Crossways GM, which I guess is below. Which I don't actually do anything on. I just follow people and
like
creep around.
things.
I like things.
I do. I like things.
You commented about wrestling.
You did.
I probably sure.
What about you, Dave?
Me? Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, as soon as I figure out what this medallion does, I'll figure out my true identity.
All right.
Wait, what?
And with that, we'll see you all in 5 minutes or less for Table Talk.
Our huge amount of followers.
Surprise! Not 5 minutes.
Yeah,
We lied. None of us had to go to the bathroom.
We
right.
all lied, and you all fell for it.
Gotcha.
For some reason, I thought you were doing the Yellow Submarine song there.
Oh, I just pick random
all
stuff.
lied, and none of you believe, or you all believe it. So I'm sorry. Tell me about your head homie.
Yeah,
It's
what's
like
up
a
with this?
head homie or a peripheral parasite. Or I'm just trying to think of good things to call it other than just the thing on my face.
Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie.
Yeah,
Jackie.
I mean, we
I don't
named
want
it.
to. I don't want to refer to it as with its name.
Don't want to give it that power.
Yeah, well, apparently, story-wise, I knocked it out at one point.
You did?
So, it's not like we're on good terms. Apparently.
I like Head Homie.
Head homie. Got my head.
Sounds very luchador.
So,
So
what everyone think of?
Good.
Well, that was weird.
I just want to play this game now.
I know.
I don't want to have evil schemes. I just want to play like Suburban Family.
Oh,
Yeah. Can we just play that and have will saves for will I wake up? Will I get out of bed this
will I
morning?
hit the alarm again?
Yeah. Will save. Get out of bed.
Will Maddie make the JV team?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Or the varsity team, not the JV
Right.
team.
Well, let's be honest. He was closer to getting cut than
Probably.
He was varsity. God, Maddie, why do you want to be wide receiver? He's plastered out there, man.
Yeah, work on cornerback
He doesn't have the leg speed though.
or safety.
He could be a running back though. He's got that camouflage thing going for him.
Honestly, Maddie needs to get into rugby.
Yeah.
Maddie would be all right with
They
rugby.
just break his. Yeah.
Mm.
He's got skulk bones, apparently, or maybe not.
I'm just trying to think of any other sport that'll let him use his camouflage to the most advantageous.
Yeah, like professional hide and seek.
like soccer.
Laser
or
tag.
Like
laser tag.
Like, could you
can be on
imagine
the
playing
hunting
soccer
team.
Air-
and you got the ball just
paintball.
moving by
Paintball.
itself?
Thank you.
It's just
the
what
murder
heck?
team.
So you're saying he's not wearing a uniform though?
Well, if he's not wearing a uniform, nobody can do anything against him. So what's he need it for?
Because
Well, Gerlach's invisible all the time, and he's wearing cloaks and stuff.
It's just
Yeah,
super sneaky. He's a demigod too.
Yeah.
I would argue, paintball would be Maddie's.
Oh, yeah.
Paintball, he would rule at paintball.
He's just the predator.
Like ranged attack, camouflage.
He's on the archery team.
Yeah, he could handle that too.
Yeah.
If he only had a fatherly figure to guide him to that.
Wow.
What the hell's Paylor doing?
Matthias has been away from home for too long.
Wow. Yeah, that took a weird turn, Josh. That was unexpected.
Was it fun turn?
Oh yeah. Well, I enjoyed it. I just
I wanted to figure a way of wrangling you in some instead of just murder.
Also, I also appreciate our new philosophy that all players are present in all scenes.
Yes.
Regardless of how ridiculous that is.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it would have to be like
It's just they're at Gerlach's family dinner, we're there.
Yeah.
Awkward scene in the park, we're there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
not?
we're demigods now, so when you show up in a scene by yourself, we're actually just hovering behind you,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
about
the
5
thing
feet
is,
off the
like,
ground.
Whenever Josh sets up these scenes, it's like undisclosed amount of time has passed, and I'm like,
Right.
well, what's Brimstone doing at the time? He's not just going to leave Gems stuck in the cellar the
Right.
entire time in the lava pool, so he's going to take her out to the park or something. And it happened to be in the park, so I was like, well, if it's at the park, I'm going to be there. If he had said it somewhere else, I would be like, no, he's not there.
Oh, wait, somewhere romantic.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nice night park.
Yeah.
That though threw me for a curveball though, because I had another thing planned. But with everyone there, I was like, well, this is part of Polyphony's power.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you rolled with it so well. If you hadn't told us that you were juggling, we would never have known.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have.
That's fine. I was just like, oh, okay. It made it way more interesting.
It was certainly interesting.
It was. I had fun with it.
Yeah.
I like it. I love how ready we're as players to buy into something too. Just like, yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, oh, yeah.
let's do it. Let's role play this out. Yep, Sophia, you're making rye bread. I wanted your spaghetti tonight. Sophia, where's the spaghetti? I need the spaghetti, Sophia.
I should have been like, ugh, rye.
Where's the 9-grain Sophia?
Where's the
Rye
nine?
Getty. We could have some Rye Getty.
And I like the possibility that Chewy is going to be part of my
follower.
That's going to be so good. So good.
I was just like, okay, yeah, you just broke her.
Yeah.
I was like, you could probably use influence, but I was like, no, you want to make your cult. And I was just like, all right, let's just
Yeah,
just
I mean,
get there.
and it makes sense because Jerry's not human,
Nope.
and has weird powers that at least tangentially connect to like Juklok and stuff.
Right.
And yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she lost faith, and so, or he, she, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
Um,
It's a baby. Very androgynous.
yes. So yeah, I like that too.
I was pretty happy with the Gerlach cult.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with mine too.
Still have to get to you two
It's
next
a shame that
time.
they aren't ever gonna have any.
My cult's going to be awesome. It's
Like
gonna
we
be
set up our cults, and now we're playing a suburban game.
I hope you guys
I'm
realize.
going to be like the fucking Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm going to have like my Fist Clan.
Oh, instead of the Foot Clan, the Fifth Clan, yeah.
They're
so-
called the Fist of Vengeance. Bro.
Oh,
I
way
was
to
already
go.
named everything
Nice.
prepared. I'm prepared for when I get
I have to come up with a
that.
name, but my whole plan right now, Milana's evil thought baby, is taking over Polyphony's through the grapevine.
Oh, you're not going to go for the
I think it's gonna be part of, but first it's like go for something.
orphans, lower down, and then go for
Yeah,
her.
so orphans get to the grapevine, grapevine, forgotten secrets take over kind of deal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I like the grapevine idea.
But I think eventually she's gonna be like interacting with Gemstone a little bit more just to understand how kids like react to things, and that was her first experiment with like the cat stuff.
So to get the orphans on your side.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
like basically
it's
this is
hilarious
awful.
because Jem's not a good example. Of
No,
Yeah.
I know, which is fine. Like she doesn't know
Yeah.
Right,
any
she doesn't
different.
For you know that children love pickled eggs.
So far, pickled eggs and
But
books.
I mean, Milana's had experience with orphans.
Oh, she's had and she's also has experience with kids too. Like there's backstory that she's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of
Right.
years
She's
old.
yeah.
She's had experience with kids, but I think she's using Gem as like, let's get back into like
I have
interacting
some
with
ideas.
children.
Let's see if these work.
Yeah. How do children respond to things? And so she's going to be like doing that kind of stuff. So think about that, Josh. gemstone interactions with Milana,
Yeah.
and then eventually moving on to the Orphans Guild.
Yeah,
It's
flesh
awful,
out
but she's gonna
gemstone. We all
manipulate
over.
children.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
And,
Amber does not like that, but Milana is like, this is the good. This is a good stepping stone.
Yeah, we'll just have to be cognizant of some. Of
I'm not going to do any harm
Yeah,
to children.
no.
Like there will be no actual physical harm, but it'll be literally like, I'll buy you ice cream,
Oh,
like candy stuff.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. What?
I mean, Dave doesn't care.
yeah.
It's just when you say, I'm not going to mess up kids, I'll buy them ice cream if they do cool stuff for me. Like, oh.
I know.
Kind of like
That's
the
not what we do
spider.
with kids.
What?
That's not what we do with
No,
children.
I know it's not. That's what
She's-
Milana's finding out.
I can't
though.
believe Milana's becoming the Fagin. Like,
Oh,
remember
from the very first.
the very first character you guys killed, who's
It all comes back.
who's like the greatest joke to me ever. Like in the beginning, where it's just like you completely like.
It's went right over my head.
Because it wasn't an anime, you didn't know Fagin was a name of a
Yeah,
character, not
yeah.
a title of somebody who wrangles orphans.
Hey, little
Yeah.
kid, want some candy? Is what chat
Yeah.
says.
Yes, exactly.
Um,
Terrible, terrible, terrible. She
I
will she will not
also
hurt them.
super appreciated the whole Pit Fiend scene.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so
like, okay.
good. I'm so glad I rolled that 5.
I'm so
Like I can,
Yeah.
like, I can imagine Josh had this like planned out of how this was gonna go.
I had their
And,
stat
like-
block for like, okay, it's gonna fight. So I was like,
And,
here's
like,
the stat blocks.
If I would have said, okay, if we don't fight them, what happens? And like we could have gone through that permutation 25 times, and
A marriage
the two
was
Pit
not.
Fiends get married is not what was gonna happen.
That was really good.
And leave pregnant.
Right, and
Oh,
leave pregnant,
leave pregnant.
With the bearded devils in attendance and in tears.
they're my roommates now.
Chatty bastards. They're so soft.
I liked every bit of that. I liked every second of that.
Yeah, that was really really good. I
I'm
enjoyed
just
it.
like
It's like smash the door, peek through there, boop. I love you.
I was a Cupid for just like the briefest of
Yeah.
minutes. God, I'm disgusting.
I
I'm a
like how I'm
monster.
their kind of like not permanent roommate. I'm kind of like passing going roommate. I just
Yeah,
show
you're
up.
like,
you live
hey.
there.
Hey,
And
what's
so with
up?
madness, there's like, hey,
I see
whoa.
crash.
Yeah.
We'll take the cash. Thanks. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, it's probably honestly Chris's decision to make about if he blesses them with fertility.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really ask. I was going. That was for.
But it's something for him to talk
Yep.
about. But there's some crazy things he can do,
Mhm.
and they're in love, and he married them and blessed them with his power.
Yeah, it's all a thing.
So it's like, yeah, that's totally there.
Yep, demonic blessing. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
I'm
That
talked
was
out.
fun.
Gosh.
I have a question.
Okay.
Some people might be interested in.
Question away.
Early registration and hotel registration is upon us within like
For
less than
what?
a month for some conventions for next year.
Like which ones?
Origins is one of them.
Okay.
So any idea of what convention we should go to next year on top of Gen Con?
What's all the cool people do?
I liked Origins a lot.
You did? I've not been. So
I mean, there wasn't a lot of our tabletop.
There wasn't a lot of
role-playing.
role playing there.
But it was honestly cool. I liked
It's
it.
close.
it's where at again?
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, it's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
2.5. Yeah.
I'm
depending.
going to a catacon this November, and I'll tell you guys what that's like. So
Yeah,
I'm scoping
interested
it
in
out.
that.
I'm going just because the broadswords are going, and I was wanting to run some games and meet more people and get more involved in the community at large. So
Are we wanting to go?
Gen Con for sure is always
Yeah,
a
'cause
giveaway because it's just like
it's here.
we're here. It's here. Like
Right.
we can't. It's kind of like there's no excuse other than life stuff and,
Right.
and things like that, which is so close to us. But
So going, because at least for me personally, I don't know how many I can go to next year. So I was just like, well,
I
for
don't know
sure,
either.
like, should we not try to go for Game Hall Con?
Yeah,
It's a long drive.
It's a long
That,
drive.
to me, that's the negative. Honestly, is
Yeah.
the drive. I like the con. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
I liked it a lot.
We've had a blast there as a group.
Was the drive to PAX Plugged also
Pax
too
and Plug. I looked at it as an 11-hour drive.
Ooh, no.
So we had to take an airplane.
It'd be a longer drive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting about the role playing because I did a lot of role playing at Origins.
Yeah, we did because we went games on demand.
Games on demand, but that's about the only role playing there was.
I guess there is more in the hotel attached. Like I walked around there, but I did not engage.
Yeah.
Yeah, my understanding was that it was mostly an RPG
Wow.
convention.
My understanding was it was like a board game convention.
Me too.
I don't
At
know.
least that's how the vendors hall kind of is. I don't know. Sounds like probably shoot for Origins because that's gonna be soon.
And
And people that are wanting to hang out with us know where we're going next year. They can maybe plan accordingly as well.
Are you saying there's people who would want to hang out with us?
I think so.
More importantly, people who don't want to hang out with
There
us.
we go.
know where
Go
not to
Game
go,
Hole Con,
right,
sounds
yeah.
like.
So Game Hole Con, no, I would be interested in trying out Origins, and I will let you know about a Catacon as well because
even
it's
know what this
only
is
2 hours away.
It's
It's in Columbus
It's
as well.
in Dayton.
Oh, it's in Dayton. Excuse me, Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm
But yeah,
interested
I
in that
mean,
as well.
like I played the games on Games and Man with you guys,
Yeah.
but I played RPGs the rest of the
Okay,
time.
maybe you'll need to fill us in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. That was. My
I just got the
first
feeling I
time.
was like, I did True Dungeon, and then like for pickups, I was like, a lot of board games here. So besides
I played several board games and I liked it. I mean, does it align with Geekspective's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
But
us
we
talking.
can, yeah,
But it was good.
because
I don't know how. Like I said last year, like man, this was okay, but we've got all these panels in our back pocket.
right,
Yeah.
If we could
That's another
do
thing.
panels and
Yes.
get comped badges,
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't
that's
know-
a totally different.
I don't know
credit.
if we can get comp badges because I'll have to talk with them. But like we can submit panels on our own panels. It was just
Right.
I wasn't. That's another thing of like knowing where we want to go because some of the stuff opens up way
Right.
earlier.
I guess that would be a real
Okay, I'll look into that.
Yep.
But we'll
boost for me because
Yeah.
as is, I'm not. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to commit at this point.
yeah, but more of
um,
like for planning to at least reserve things.
It sounds like
Yeah.
Origins
And
is
Gen Con.
in Gen Con
And
are the
then
two,
we'll
and
hear
then
back from you.
I can report back about a Catacon, and we can
Yep.
decide if that's something you're interested.
Isn't there another convention coming up next April?
Oh yeah, Roll Plus Con.
That's us. That's me and Josh's.
That's right.
That's always a good
Jambercon.
time.
You could go to rollpluscon.com and see what it's all about. I guess registration is open. Let us know if you register.
Have
We'll
you had
figure
a
it
lot of people register
out.
yet?
Oh,
We're
6, 7.
we have. I don't have the document here. I'm up to double digits now.
Oh, nice.
So we're almost at 50% capacity.
And I'm sure the draw is me running the wrestling game.
Heck
Yes.
yeah. There's a lot. Check out if you're still here and you want to come to Indiana. It'll be in northern Indiana this year. There's already some games up there that are really. I would love
I'm
to
gonna
play
run
all of them.
Casket Land, which is I want to actually run it for Shapeshift, and I was gonna ask John if you want to play. It's a Western game, which I was like, that sounds like it's up John's alley. I think
Partner.
there's Magic, the Gathering
Yep.
stuff that's being cube drafts and other stuff.
I'm running Inheritance, which is a LARP. That's
Yeah,
really
huge.
good.
And Dave and I played the Worldwide Wrestling game, which is powered by the Apocalypse
Yeah.
at Origins. I had a great time.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's fun.
That's
And
Watch them.
then
I came across that character sheet actually just yesterday when I was finding Kage's character sheet. Oh wait, that's Chris's.
I think I just interrupted you, Amber.
No,
Yeah,
you're
go ahead,
fine.
Amber.
I was like, what are the games you're up there right now? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll just bring it up. And click away from it. We got the Worldwide Wrestling. We got Magic the Gathering Cube Draft. We got For the Queen, which is very hot. Like this isn't like a very new and good indie
It is
RPG.
a very popular
Yep.
game right now. Lots
Inherit-
of chatter.
Yes, Inheritance, Casket Lands, The Family Veil, which sounds like a folk tale kind of game. We have Necropolis of the Mailed Fist. If you're into D&D 5e, tournament style. We have Dialect, which is another very good indie RPG, and Signs, which I played at Origins, which is really, really good. It's another really good indie RPG. And we have Paranoia.
Oh,
Who's running Paranoia?
Troy.
Paranoia.
Troyanoia.
Is it too
Paranoia.
early to
Troy.
sign up for Paranoia? I'd love to play Paranoia.
Exactly. I thought so. Thank you.
Do you know if he's running Paranoia XP or is there a new version of Paranoia?
He is. You can look on the site.
Okay.
Sorry.
rollpluscon.com.
Yeah. If you want to come on up, we have slots. Just
Or
let me
down.
know.
Or over.
Or over. Yeah.
Up or over, or down or through.
Under.
But I guess
The
with
Willy Wonka's
that,
great glass elevator.
with that plug, that was unexpected. If you
We're really good at unexpected plugs.
yeah.
Right.
If you want to hear a real plug, if you love the show, and you would like to support us financially, you can go to patreon.com/Geekspective.
To be honest, if you like this show, you should support us financially.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right? I mean,
Right.
Like,
Or Also, just telling your friends is I would
Sounds like
Yes,
really
like
that.
getting the word out is a huge deal. We don't talk.
No,
we don't say
money
like,
is a huge thing.
no,
I don't care about your friends, people.
well, the friends have money too, Dave.
You know what?
I'm here to have a good
If
time.
if your friends are Jackson and Franklin, let's talk.
Oh,
wow.
Dave.
Wow,
Benjamin.
Dave.
But
I get it. I got it.
thanks for coming. Check out Amber next Wednesday at 7.
Check me out.
Check me
No,
next
I'm
Sunday.
not. I'm
that's
going
right.
to Scotland to play games in a manor house.
That's right. Check out the creator of Band of Blades
Yes,
that will actually be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna like what an upgrade, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
We
I
didn't,
know.
we didn't get around to talking about how your Band of Blades game
I
went.
love it.
Oh,
I
yeah, you
love
should
Band of
tell us
Blades
a
a
little bit
lot.
about it.
Like I don't really play a lot of like heavily mechanic games, and I didn't realize how much I love. I know how much I love strategy games and resource management. I'm playing Quartermaster, and I have a medic character right now, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. I'm playing with Rudy, who's part of the Don't Split the podcast.
He's one of the owners.
Yeah, one of the owners. This is my first time playing a game with Rudy. Rudy is great.
What? You played with Rudy?
What? No, well, not a long-term
I
thing.
know.
This was like, he was a one-shot character on Tales from Mauxferry, but this is like I'm playing an ongoing game with him, and it's been fun. I really enjoy it. And also Shane as well. We played on Tales from Mauxferry. He does the Total Party Thrill podcast
with Ishan.
Ishan, and Sally is a friend of Ishan's.
Ishan's.
Yes. She has a podcast called The Struggle Bus, which is a mental health podcast, and I actually have listened to like 3 or 4 episodes. It's really good. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
That was another good. We'll need to. I can't look you in the eye because there's this neck in the way.
Don't worry. We don't need to look at each other.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with us. I hope to see you guys in 2 weeks or less. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.